through, big grin. Screen glow on my skin. Hit play, dive in. Yeah. Couch deep, shorts twisted, ash on the floor. Phone in my palm, got a playlist of war. Click 1, 2 dudes wildin' in the stove. Security sleek, comment, screaming mo. Niggas big. Yeah. Next big girl being on the busted couch. Kids in the back, whole crib bugged out. Chat going crazy, they tight, then bounce. I just lean back, let it loose count. Scroll to a clip, cross side, swap a bow. Everybody hop out, start blaming the road. He swear he a victim, she swear she a saint. I don't hit pause once, I don't say this ain't. Let's spawn with the big end. Slice through the cap, I see what it is, still staying in the trap. Laugh through the pain, hit play, lean back. If it ain't my mess, I ain't jumping in that. We just watching all that wild shit. Talking big but never call. Hit that. Timeline drip, I just sit here, scroll, take another hit. We just watching all that clown shit. Clown say that's crazy, then we drown it. In another clip, in another skit, I ain't stopping nothing. I'm just loving it. New tag, caught lacking in the parking lot. Dude swing first, whole crew egging on the spot. Camera till somebody, yeah, he got comments. Keep count, let the keys go shots. Next one, mom drone, baby on the flow. Shed tight, SMH, they ain't asking for more. I see red flags, still crack one more Joe. Touchy tripping, then I share to my foe. Little spoon with the big end, call it high beat. I know this is such a still pay for the seat. Algorithm feed me, everything I don't need. I let it feed me, laugh and repeat. Got a preacher in the vid, trying to warn on sin. I skip that, stomach straight back to the grand. I ain't trying to fix, I ain't trying to mend. I just want to see the crazy start again. We just posted on the porch, little spoon got a big end. Scroll fast like what the hell, haven't see the whole thing blur from the screen to the street. Somebody wildin' out and I'm watching from the seat. Group chat lit up in the clip. 1 second calm, next second everybody knows it. Tell me why I go like that. Tell me why I go so quick. One post turn into 10 and the whole block is next. Little spoon lean back with that grin on his face. Say run it back, and he points at the place. Why that crazy wild shit? On the porch, little spoon in the cut, say run that back once more. Why that crazy wild shit? On the porch, big end, got it jumping and we peeping through a door. Somebody talk slick, now screenshots flying. One bad move online, got the whole town lying. Heard a voice, no leak, then a petty little thread. Folks eating off drama like it's dinner and bread. Little spoon keep records like a judge with a laugh. If the mess get messy, he gon' double his ass. He don't start the fire, he just fan that smoke. And when the next clip drop, he already know. Tell me why I go like that, tell me why I go so quick. One post turn into 10 and the whole block is mixed. Little spoon lean back with that grin on his face. Say run it back, and he point to the place. Watch that crazy wild shit on the porch, little spoon in the cup, say run it back once more. Watch that crazy wild shit on the porch, big in, got it jumping and we peeping through the door. Gotta go outside when the whole world crashing. One tap, one swipe in the mess, keep mashing. Little spoon with the big end, laughing at the same porch, same chair, different kind of me. Why that crazy wild shit on the porch, little spoon in the cup, they running back once more. Why that crazy wild shit on the porch, big in, got it jumping and we peeping through the door.
So the grind, yeah, do this all the time. Go wake up in the morning, go get a state of mind. I done feel so many times, but I gotta keep trying. I ain't giving up, go put it all on the line.
There's that deal. What's going on? This is the first time in a long time I done been on a a Sunday stream without being OG streaming it, because I just, haven't been doing the Sunday streams. What is going on? We got Kingdom Mind in the building. A lot of people on the what side is that? That's on the portrait side of the game. What are y'all doing over there? How y'all doing? This is gonna be a TPO watching and replaying and watching and learning some court cases. Well, learning some court cases up here. Trying to get them all together, but I got like 2 or 3 that I know I want to go over, which I thought was actually pretty funny. Well, to me they were. I got one over here with Uzman over child support. Get these celebrities out here. I need to shave. Jesus Christ, my mustache is terrible, terribly wrong. But what's going on? What's we're gonna do? We're gonna watch over these things, and then we might go into this whatever the fuck goes on, shit across social media. That's what it says on the damn thumbnail. So shit across social media. So we'll be going over that. This is part of social media. So hey, why not look at this shit as well? Yeah, we're gonna look at that. And let's go ahead and get it started. I'm not trying to be here for a long time, just a short time. Yeah, this was it not a long time, but a good time. I don't fucking know. I'm not a good sayer. I guess that's what it is. I'm not a good sayer. So we're gonna get started. Let's get started already with the bullshit. Here we go. I'm gonna move myself. Yeah, if I can leave myself right there. Or we can go. That's fine. Right there. That's fine. Here we go. I don't know it. I ain't watched nothing. I just pulled it up in the last 5 minutes. This shit done started. Let's go. Oh, wrong side of the game. Damn, I'm losing it.
To review any outstanding issues, including but not limited to both parties' monthly parenting time complaints. This hearing is being conducted via Zoom. Aaron Atkinson, the plaintiff, is present. Is Samantha Sewell present on audio?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to both of you. On audio?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Since we're last in court, Ms. Pratt has conducted a custody parenting time investigation, which included an interview of all 3 of your children. Ms. Pratt has made a recommendation. Have both of you received a copy of Ms. Pratt's recommendation?
Nope. Sure did.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And the 2 of you have conferred with Ms. Brower this morning. And the court would note, Ms. Brower, maybe a mistake, but there appears to be an outstanding motion, a motion filed by defendant mother to modify custody.
No, she didn't.
I don't know if that needs to be addressed in this recommendation, but in any event, the recommendation, Mr. Axon, there's Ms. Sewell. Good morning. The recommendation is that the front of the court recommendation.
What up, Mayo? What up, Kingdom Mind? How y'all doing?
Be adopted. Specifically, mother's parenting time shall be every other weekend, Friday at 4:30 to Monday to school during the school year, during the summers, week on, week off, with the exchange that Sundays at 6 o'clock. The mother's parenting time with lunch shall be reasonable and liberal. The outstanding parenting time complaints filed with front of the court through July 8th be dismissed. It's also known that both parties have provided the court with essays, what they have learned for the high conflict solutions workshop. The court appreciates both of you taking that program. Hopefully it was beneficial. I'm not, the court does not order the completion of that class if it's a waste of time. So I hope that there was some value in that class for both of you to make life easier for each of you.
Nah.
All right, so Ms. Sewell, do you understand the recommendation?
I do understand it. I understand what's wrote. I don't understand how we got here.
Okay, so you disagree with the recommendation?
Absolutely.
How we got there is we have an independent, experienced front of the court facilitator
I personally feel like
has
she's
interviewed your children. So your children are 16, 14, 13. This is not like a
Damn, they ain't
6-year-old.
smart kids. They
So
ain't smart
much more weight
kids.
to be given on the thoughts and input of the children. I can guarantee you that, Ms. Sewell. So maybe you should ask yourself these questions because obviously this is what the children want.
So I guess the kids said, "Fuck you, mom. We want to be with dad." That's funny. I mean, they ain't young kids, so I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why she acting like she don't know what their kids want. Oh, she know what they want. She's acting now.
children would always choose ice cream over broccoli, and that's what's happening right here. I serve my children broccoli. He chooses to serve them ice cream. Children will always choose ice cream over broccoli.
How about
There
your
are
parenting
serious
sucks?
concerns within this case that have not been addressed, and unfortunately, it's so sickening and disturbing, this case, that the outcome of this recommendation is me dropping out. I don't wish to continue this anymore. My children have been failing educationally for years, and he's the one in charge of getting them to school, taking them to school. He's been charged with truancy charges. My son has dropped out of school. My children are depressed, suicidal, on medication.
Damn.
And all absence of their mother, but yes, continue the same path for them. Everybody agreed that something different needed to be done, and choosing the same sickening and despair life for them is enough for me to decide that continue on and do that. My son is now dropped out of school. There's no changing that. My daughter had a 1.3 grade average last year.
Oh, that's passing.
I have went to court every single year fighting to know knowledge about my kids, fighting to be present for my kids, fighting for my kids to attend birthday parties, fighting for my kids to attend funerals. I've had to go to court to know my kids' education, to know their therapist. I've had to go to court to have you tell him that he had to keep them in school so he wouldn't take them out for acting classes. I've had to go to court for all these things, and nothing has been done. So now my children, 13, 15, and 16 years old, are on medication, failing classes, depressed, suicidal, sexual activity, talking to men online, absolute disgust. All, and he won't do anything about it. I'm not allowed to be present. I'm pushed out of the way. So of course the kids want to choose whether they're not parented, not governed, and he's feeding them ice cream over broccoli. Absolutely, 100%. I agree with them. However, I don't choose to be a part of it anymore. I choose to not have the police called on me when I take away my son's Xbox. I choose to not have CPS called on me when I'm trying to get help for my daughter's suicide problems. I choose to not have false police reports called on me about stalking my ex. I'm choosing, if you guys don't choose better for my kids, I'm choosing to step aside. Flat out. I have 2 other children to parent and raise and worry about. That's how I feel.
That was a good fucking whine and dribble and all that extra shit. Obviously, you was doing something wrong for them to be taken away from you, because we know that they barely take kids away from their mother. So you did something. You did something for this to be the way it is. So, I mean, you didn't have to. You filed this fucking petition. So what you filed this petition, that is not saying that you don't want to be involved anymore. That says you still want to be involved. If you don't want to be involved, don't see them. It's just really walk away. You got, like you said, you got 2 other kids. Stay with them. Parent them. Obviously, those other kids don't want to be in your life. You did something. You did something wrong for kids not wanting to be around you. I'm saying. But the dude sounds weird as shit, too. He liberal as fuck, too. I guarantee you. He probably got his ass beat by you the whole time. All that shit. But I digress.
This man, hold on. There's another one thing. I started this. I started all these parenting time complaints. And up until this point, because he was allowing the kids to move freely between homes, it was working out fantastically great until he tried to strong arm me into
Strong
paying
arm
him
you.
some money. Hold on one second. He had moved a man into the basement with my 12-year-old daughter, lied to me about it, lied to the courts about it, wouldn't let CPS in. And my daughter is expressing sexual habits and behaviors, and nobody will investigate it, and nobody hears me. Would you be comfortable with your daughter?
So what you're saying is the dude that he moved into the basement is trying to be. It's not a pedophile. Let me look it up because there's other terms. I just want y'all to understand. There's other terms that fit the criteria because we know pedophile is with prepubescent children, and since her daughter's 16 years old. Let me find Bubby. Where you at? Jigaboo? My son sent me a screenshot of what it's called. So we talk about things. All right. So a person that likes someone that's it's a hebophilia. It is a sexual attraction to older post-pubescent adolescents and later adolescents, generally 15 to 19. So it's a EPHEBOPHILIA. Hebophilia. There you go. I know I butchered that shit, but it sounded good. So the person that she's trying to say is the 16. The girl was 16. She said.
Daughter expressing sexual pornography and doing things online, knowing that there is a man living down in the basement and she's telling people that she's dating a 40-year-old man. Would you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, that means
this is who I'm leaving my children with.
First of all, Ms. Sewell, have you reviewed I think Mr. Axton filed in the court file, there's University of Michigan Psychiatric Emergency Department reports.
I have. And
okay.
Can I explain something to you?
Yes. Dated June 6th, where your daughter was taken to the hospital. She claims that there's ongoing, this is her words.
Yes, can I explain something to you?
Her mother.
Uh-oh. Yes, can I explain something to you? So
I just want to make sure that you don't.
What? It was induced by her mother. Wow. That's just why she ain't with. That's why the kids ain't with her. I mean, that's simple.
Want to make sure you saw these.
I did. Well, I did, absolutely. And it made me bawl. It's so sickening because here's the thing.
How you blaming him, though?
Here's the thing. Your Honor.
What's the thing?
Mr. Atkinson, I was explaining my concerns of what I was finding on her phone and explaining what I have known my son to do and explaining what we had just came across. The referee wanted to say that the kids were not allowed around each other and was concerned about incest relationships because what I was finding on Isabel's phone while she was in Mr. Atkinson's home. So I explained this to the court. The referee was like, whoa, something's going on. You know, the kids aren't allowed around each other. Mr. Atkinson went home and told Isa and London that I was accusing them of having an incestual relationship and blamed the entire thing on me. So she absolutely was so mad at me. And I think I provided.
I mean, if you said that to them, of course. I mean, you are the fucked up person in this whole situation, and you look crazy. That is a horrible steal right there. God almighty. God, that's a horrible steal shot. Woo-wee.
I did text messages to the court where she was saying, my mom's so weird. She thinks I'm having sex with my brother, and she thinks I'm having sex with my dad's roommate. But these are the things that I'm finding on her phone, and I'm providing them to the court. I'm not having conversations with my daughter about what I'm thinking. I'm having conversations with Aaron Atkinson, trying to get to the bottom of it. And then he's going and telling he is showing her, even these classes, he is showing them the paperwork and putting it in their faces, absolutely causing problems. I've came to the courts every single year about things that I'm bad mouth, I'm talked about. Of course the kids view me like this. This is
Well, you are kind of
100%
fucking
parental
crazy.
alienation, and the courts have enabled the abuse of me, the control of me, and I'm done. If you guys cannot see that, why would I be fighting for my kids to abuse them? All I want for them to do is do better in school. Hold him
Again, if you don't want to be there, you can walk away. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Just walk away, turn around, and say, fuck them kids, because they already said it to you. Just say it. Walk away. Dudes do it all the time. Dudes do it. And you said it. You got 2 other kids to parent and raise. Get to it. Them the ones you have what's the word? Influence on. Obviously, these other 2, you don't. Or 3, you don't. And it's crazy. It's 3 of them that you don't have influence on. That's insane. So you did something.
accountable to that court order. It's a court order for a reason. You're not allowed to badmouth me every chance you get. My kids don't need to grow up in a toxic environment of like that. I love them so much and only want the best for them. So yeah, they hate me for making them clean their rooms. They hate me for making them, grounding them, taking away their cell phone. I took away my daughter's cell phone because of the things that she was posting on TikTok and the boys that she was talking to. He turned around and bought her a new phone. After all this, there's no disciplining the kids. There's no wanting better for them. I am merely nothing more than a babysitter. So I choose to not do it. I cannot live, and I cannot be exposed to the police knocking on my door again, to the CPS, to the false CPS call. I've been dealing with this for far too long. Far too long. And this is exactly what he wanted. So congratulations, Aaron. You've won. Congratulations. This is absolutely what you've wanted. I hope you're happy with the results.
Don't you say a motherfucking word, nigga.
I feel
Shut
so
your
bad
ass
for my kids,
up.
but I feel so bad for my kids' future that they have to live like this. 100%.
Don't you say a motherfucking
the kid's
word.
therapist is his therapist. Can you imagine what my kids would say if my kids attended my therapist and all they listened to is negative lies that I said about my ex, the paid actor, the one that literally gets paid to make people believe his story?
Well, he's doing a good job. He's
Miss
doing a
Sewell, the
good
children
job.
need their mother. So I hope you keep an open
and they
mind.
also
They
need a
their
happy
mother.
mother, and one mother that's not being constantly controlled and abused and enabled by the court system to continue the abuse. I cannot handle it anymore. I have hit a peak. I've hit a moment. I cannot. The summer goes so perfect and so well, and it's so harmonious. And when the kids were moving freely from home to home, it was so good. It was so happy in that time. It was so good. But money is a root of all evil. So I'm sorry I didn't have the money at the time.
All right, take a deep breath, Miss Sewell. First of
right,
all,
let
Mr.
me
make sure
this.
you're listed.
I fucking hate this goddamn judge. This judge is a piece of shit. I don't like him. I don't like his voice. I don't like that he let this bitch rant for how many minutes? 11 fucking minutes right now. This bitch done ranted and said nothing. Your kids don't like you. You don't want to be there. Why the fuck did you let her rant this fucking long? Get the fuck out of here.
You should be involved in school activities, go to parent-teacher conferences, make sure that you're listed as a contact at school. Absolutely, you're the parent.
I have had to go to court and fight for every single thing of that, and I do. I attend everything that I am aware of, that I can. I attend everything. I do everything that I'm supposed to. I show up to therapy. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. Everything and more. I adopted my life in 2020 as if he was standing right next to me. And you can ask any about that. I said, I will live my life as if Aaron Atkinson is standing next to me because that's how it feels. Every move I make, I have to make sure that he's okay with it, how he can spin it, and how he can use it against me and use it against me in court. And that's how I have become this person that I am so proud of today. The fact that you are sitting here and saying my kids don't deserve to have their mother. Why is it okay for this man to have truancy charges? Why is it okay for him to not push school on the kids? Why is it okay?
Same way they do it with women. Same exact way. Women get away with this every fucking day. And matter of fact, they get away with worse. So cry me a river. Oh. I mean, you'll be all right. You ain't dead. You have 2 other kids. Make sure you parent them. Maybe you should not be on drugs and have to change your life for the better. Just stay off the drugs. Do what you're supposed to do as a parent and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. These kids don't want you in their life, obviously, like you said, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Oh, everything was beautiful for the summer. Something you're doing wrong. I'm telling you.
For him to be living in a bed bug infested house, almost foreclosed on, and everyone's okay with it. Why are you okay with it?
Right, Ms. Earl, the court fully understands your position. Keep in tabs. If in fact the children are missing in school, bring it to the court's attention. The court will make changes.
You have all the paperwork right now. You have all the paperwork right now. I have. That's a joke. You telling me that? I brought all text messages, school paperwork. I have absolutely brought everything. The 37 absences. I brought that, Your Honor.
Screen's waiting.
Mr. Atkinson, do you understand the recommendation this morning?
Yes, I do.
Do you have any objection to the court adopting the recommendation?
No, I do not.
The court's going to add a couple things to this recommendation. If you could, please, Ms. Brower.
I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know. My damn self. This shit
children
baffles
shall,
the shit out
all
of
3
me.
children shall be involved in
It shouldn't
counseling.
be
It should
allowed
not
to
be
do
your
this.
counselor or therapist, Mr. Atkinson. Not
It's
someone
not
that you are
your
seeing.
counselor.
Just understand, all 3 children shall be enrolled in counseling. They've all 3.
Now the judge, piece of shit ass judge, is coming down on him like everything she said is true. But like, what the fuck are you doing? That's why you should have a lawyer with you, Mr. Atkinson. Because this bitch is a manipulator. Literally, she think those goddamn tears move somebody. Well, it obviously moved this piece of shit judge. Like I said, I've hated this judge since I started doing this shit from 4 years ago. Shit is crazy. I don't like him at all.
Got problems. So all 3 should be enrolled in counseling, and they should not be your therapist or counselor. And finally, if the children miss school because of illness, you need to take them to the doctor that day. No unexcused absences. So if you take them home,
Schedules the appointment during school.
Please do not interrupt.
Shut your fucking ass up, bitch.
If the children are sick, they don't go to school. You need to take them to a doctor that day. Understood?
Understood.
And Ms. Sewell, please keep tabs on the records. If in fact they're missing school, the court's will bring back.
Well, sir, you can't tell them how to enroll someone into therapy. If their therapist is only through 8 o'clock through 5 o'clock, guess what? Or 8 o'clock through fucking 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, nigga, he gonna schedule him during then, and then he's at the whim of the motherfucking therapist. So you can't tell him that he can't take. That's an excused absence because it's a doctor's excuse. So miss me with the bullshit. Quit trying to dictate through motherfucking just because you're a fucking piece of shit judge. Fuck out of here. It's an excused absence, and she's just fucking dumb.
Back into court, and the court wants answers as to why they're not in school.
This is a joke.
Right.
I've been doing this for years, Your Honor. Every single year I provide the school record. Every single year. So you're telling me to do exactly what you told me last year, which was the thing that you exactly told me the year before, which is the exact thing that you told me the year before. You've told me this every single year. Every single year you've told me this.
Well, then you would agree that's a piece of shit judge. At least I'm not the only one saying it. This motherfucker's a piece of shit. Hey, what up, Lord ADS? How you doing, my good sir?
Good, Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a judge here, a little indecisive.
Well, he's a piece of shit. Him, there's a couple of them. There's the little Mexican motherfucker. There's a couple OG don't like, but there's a lot of judges out here that just fucked up in the game, bro. For real. Yeah.
I've been bringing this to you every single year. Every single year, Your Honor.
You want a cookie, motherfucker?
Well, we've got 3 files here, and we've been a lot of activity, but bring them timely. Ms. Sewell,
I do, Your Honor. It has 30 days you have 30 days to file the complaint. I do, Your Honor. I do. I file everything on time. I do bring it to you. I do. So you're telling me the exact same thing as you did a year ago. So what is it going to be? One more child is going to drop out? Are we going to wait till one more child gets to drop out?
That's a good question, Judge.
Because this could have been prevented. This absolutely could have been prevented.
Court's attention.
No, you're
I
lame.
have.
I
This
will not ignore
absolutely
it.
could have been prevented.
I'm not gonna talk over you, try to talk
Obviously
above
you are,
Ms.
Judge.
Sewell. So
Obviously you
without the
are.
recommendation, I will conclude.
You obviously are going to talk over her because the bitch ain't shut up yet. You haven't told the bitch to shut up yet. You're a fucking shitty judge. I would, if I, well, he's been on that case for a year. Like, so if he's been on that case for years, they have terrible rapport.
This review, do bring it to the court's attention, please. I will look at it.
You're a liar.
So please, court's attention, and the court's going to amend the recommendation with those.
Your Honor, can I
provisions.
ask something else?
Oh my God. Tell her to
Sure.
shut up.
Go ahead.
So we have a thing on our court order that we are not supposed to talk about each other on social media. However, I'm not being quiet about what's being done to me at court anymore. And since the court order has never been followed before, and there are no consequences. So if I start speaking out about what's being done in the care that Mr. Atkinson, and I have already interviewed with the podcast company that wants to hear my story about what's been happening with friend of the court, CPS, and how I've been treated and the injustice. And the fact that you're still allowing this behavior and you're giving custody to him. Am I allowed to speak about it, or are you putting a no speak order on me? Am I allowed to tell my story, or is this allowed to be aired?
If you're not sure about following court orders, then you should consult an attorney, because yes, you violate court orders, people can be held in contempt. With that,
okay, but why is he allowed to be held? Why is he allowed to disobey the court order, but he is not allowed to be held? He never gets held in contempt. So why is it that I only am allowed to be held in contempt, but he does not have to be held in contempt? You just dismissed about 20.
Both parties are subject to the contempt powers of this court and violate court orders. With that,
but you're not, because you just dismissed all my court orders that he violated. So are you going to choose to violate me and not him once again? I'm just saying, I want to speak out. I want this podcast to be aired. I very much want my voice to be heard. I think that other people can benefit from hearing my story about the injustice that's been being caused to me. I want to speak out about my story, and I want to make sure that I'm not being contempt of court again, because I'm the only one that gets held in contempt of court. So I'm asking you to lift that ban on me being able to speak and me being able to speak about my story.
No.
Your request is denied.
Okay, I will take my chances.
Damn.
Okay, that will conclude this hearing. Thank you, Ms. Brower.
Your Honor, that new recommendation will be in your queue in just a moment.
The judge adopted the friend of the court recommendation with 2 additions. All 3 children were to be enrolled in counseling with a therapist who was not the father's counselor, and any school absences due to illness were to be accompanied by a same-day doctor's visit to ensure no unexcused absences. He told Ms. Sue to continue monitoring school attendance records and to bring documented concerns to the court's attention. Ms. Sue's response was blistering. She told the judge he was telling her to do the exact same thing he had told her the year before, which was the exact same thing he had told her the year before that and the year before that. She asked how many more children had to drop out before something changed.
Yeah, we just heard
the judge did not directly respond to this.
Okay, shut up. Is there going to be, hold on, let me see if there's
complex. But because the human cost is so the children to do whatever they
want. That's it. I guess we got this court case. She gonna take a motherfucking chances. What up, OG? It
was good with you.
Man, chilling. Thought I would bring back this one since, you know.
OG do dirty.
I ain't had really too much going on. You know.
Yeah, I heard that woman up her line telling her truth.
Tell her truth. That's what it was, her truth. Don't mean it was the truth. We got a UFC fight over here with kids, and he got child support orders, and what was his name? Usman. It was Usman, the nigga who just got his ass beat. Well, it wasn't a real ass beating yesterday. It was more like a very good stand-up fight.
Did y'all watch the fight last night?
No, I did not. I was watching Vikings yesterday.
The first 3 seasons of Viking were dope, and then they start switching out characters, and I stopped liking it.
Well, it was 6 series of that. I mean, 6. What's 6 series?
Six seasons. Then you got the Netflix seasons too, which I hated the Netflix seasons. They were just miserably done.
I watched them all, and then they got the Valhalla. Well, the one I'm watching right now is something Valhalla, which is a spinoff of that one, which is actually starting off pretty good, to be honest with you. but they're trying to, excuse the inevitable, which they're going to be all Christians. They're getting rid of them pagans.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah, them pagans is gone, dog. They killing them off like motherfucking goddamn rabbits, nigga.
Nigga, they
Cooking
getting
it.
converted for real,
No, they
dog.
ain't getting converted. They getting killed, nigga. If they over here chopping their heads off, that shit was crazy. I said, ooh wee. Even though we all know they was pussies, it's okay. Y'all glorifying this Viking shit, even though when they got their ass beat majority of the time by each other. It was all within crazy. Norway, Sweden, England, all these Western white countries.
Conshonery 6489 said, "She thinks she's a missionary, but spending all your time in the missionary position don't make you one."
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact. All right, let's get on with Vonda B. She just became a judge 2 years ago, and she out here putting in all the hard work. Now, if y'all know anything about this,
No.
yeah, Vonda B. She used to be
right there?
Yeah, she used to be a fake judge. Now she a real judge.
No, that's the one who used to do the TV show, wasn't he? No.
Yeah. She was a fake judge then, but she was an attorney acting as a mediator. And now she's a real judge in Texas. In Tejas. All right, let's get it.
My God, that's a YN in there.
Decide on this to see if they were going to show up for the report back?
Yeah, I did. I called them last week.
Oh, goddamn, she looked like a young.
I don't know if he's going to show up. I started thinking about that afterwards. Well, I guess I started thinking about it this morning.
Pause the time.
I don't know.
Damn, you keep on missing it, bro. Your head is down. You missing it when she turned her head towards the camera, fam. She looked like a young Judge Bride. Yeah.
No, she is young.
I'm just saying, and when she turned and look at that camera with them glasses on, brother, tell me she don't look like Judge Bride. That's all.
She do. Especially with that big ass forehead.
Yeah, man. I like it. I hope she ain't as ruthless. Go ahead. My fault.
All right. No, you good.
Well, I guess I started thinking about it this morning. I don't know. I just reminded the court he didn't show up last time, Judge.
Okay. I mean, it's not necessary. You know, sometimes the other side will show up on a report back, but it's not necessary as long as your client is here and following the order. Mr. Usman, have you been paying probate your child support and medical?
Yes, ma'am. I've been paying to the best of my abilities. Because I've been training. I got a big opportunity coming up. I got a fight coming up in August, but that's a dilemma because now I got to try to overcome this passport situation because I got an email saying they revoked my passport and my fight is in Russia to make over $50,000. So now I got to try to see how I can get this situation like to a different level so I can go make money because my primary job, you know, when I get opportunities is fighting overseas. So I got a big opportunity. Now I got to try to overcome getting my passport reinstated in a short time to go fight. So it's been a big dilemma for me right now. And my main source of income is at jeopardy. So I'm pushing really, really hard. And I'm trying to kind of find the best route to go about it. Because I have an August 15th fight in Moscow, Russia.
Have you spoken to Good Morning Council? And I see the movement Amakwe, right?
Yes. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Amakwe. Do y'all see her freaking pronouns? Yeah, she got them. She, her, hers. Yeah, she got to be, she got to put her pronouns out there for these motherfuckers. She liberal. She liberal.
Fam, she ain't from here.
No, this bitch African.
Okay, I was about to say, I know she can't be from a what? How you say that?
Amakwe.
Nigga. Yeah.
She from some country in Africa. We don't know what kind. But yeah. We know Judge Vonda B is goddamn liberal. In the motherfucker. Have you ever seen her motherfucking stances on everything? But I will say this, she's more fairer down the line, just put it that way. When she makes her rulings and shit, she's more fair across the board. She ain't gonna just let women win because they women. You know that I haven't seen her play into the sister code yet since I've been watching her. So I'm not saying she won't. I'm just saying I haven't seen her do it.
Morning. I see you all have joined the hearing. I was just asking Mr. Usman, had he been paying his child support and medical arrearages? He pretty much was just letting the court know that he's been paying to the best of his ability, but he has a huge opportunity coming up, a fighting opportunity that could result in payment of $50,000.
For me, yeah, for the fight.
For him. Well, it'll end up with mom too. Of course.
Yes, but I'm saying that's what I can make and possibly more. But now the dilemma is trying to get over the hump to get over there to make the money.
So have you spoken to the Attorney General's office at all? Or has
I said when this literally just happened like a couple of days ago that I got an email saying they did that. So I already sent messages out this weekend. So this right after this is when I'm gonna start attacking that.
Okay, Attorney Powell, your attorney has a lot of knowledge when it comes to the Office of the Attorney General. So, Attorney Powell, would you speak to the Office of the Attorney General to see what type of payment arrangement you can get in where your client can agree to a certain lump sum so there is a lift on his passport?
Yeah, we started Friday.
Okay.
We started talking to him Friday. So yeah, I'll help him as much as they let me help him. A lot of times they say if we only appointed to represent him in court, they don't let us help him with the administrative stuff, but I'll help him as much as they let me.
Okay. So Mr. Usman, you shouldn't have much of a problem on that end, because even if Attorney Powell isn't necessarily able to speak on your behalf, there are some things he probably could tell you that could help.
It's just one of those situations, Judge, that it's so time crunching because after they lift that, I have to reapply now for them to send me a whole new passport. So it's not like I could just use the one I got.
Oh, it expired.
No, it didn't expire. They revoked it. So they said for them doing that, they have to lift the whatever they got from. Hopefully, when I should get that done, no later than probably this week, and then I have to go reapply and try to rush the passport.
I got you, Attorney Powell. Were you about to say something?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Who's about to speak? Oh, counsel, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. My internet was bad in the car. I was just my driveway, so I'm moving back to my house to hopefully get better service. Your Honor, here is the challenge or the problem. Okay, so the problem is a pattern and a history of flouting court order and coming up with sorry excuses, just to try to get over and buy more time. And this has been going on too much. And if this man is not held to account, I don't know what will. This court made it abundantly clear to him way back when we had the hearing that a condition he was found in contempt, placed on 180 days sentence, and the court extended mercy to him, gave him a very generous probation with very favorable terms. The main thing he had to do was pay $5,000 by April 13th. That was all he had to do. And since that time up until now, he has not been able to even comply with this court's order. And this court was very clear, very adamant. There was no question. It was unambiguous as to what his responsibilities were. So between then and now, he did not make any arrangements to come and pay anything reasonable up until that time. And now we're here, and he's coming up about this fight here and this fight there. I mean, so between that, he could have done something tangible to show.
Stop adding extra shit. He only said one fight. He only said one. So you full of shit, bro.
That the $5,000 from almost $70,000 that he owes in child support. So there is, we're going to be, and the order was clear in bold letters. It told him that if he does not comply by this, and the court can revoke the probation. And he needs some jail therapy to be able to understand that this is serious. Because I bet you, Judge, the moment he's put in jail for a couple of days, some money is going to come out. But the moment we keep giving him this long rope, he's going to keep coming up with one excuse after the other. Meanwhile, he's got twin daughters with a single mom that is struggling, trying to find a way to get the stuff to go.
I have twin boys, sir.
Oh, twin boys. Sorry. Okay.
Judge, if I could respond.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's my understanding that this is the reset of a compliance hearing.
Yeah, it's a report.
And I mean, it's my client's position that the last order that was put in place was a final order. So I mean, my client is here today. He's saying that he has an opportunity to make money. I mean, we understand what his profession is. I mean, that was the testimony from the trial. That's how he makes his money. And I mean, I reached out to opposing counsel last week to try to make an agreement before the court. But he, again, how he makes his money, he has a fight coming up where he could make he's already testified that he could make a substantial amount of money. So, I mean, one, I'm hoping that he's allowed to make money so that he could pay the support, because it's in the best interest of the twin, I'm confused now, twin boys. It's in the best interest of the twin boys that he's allowed to work so that he could make money to pay his child support. But other than that, Judge, I think that if he's asking that my client goes to jail, there needs to be a motion to revoke the suspended commitment filed. There's not a motion to revoke filed. The last order is a final order. And even in that order, it says that if it's necessary, if he fails to comply, then petitioner/movement may file a motion to revoke. I'm going to say they have to file a motion to revoke.
The order, in the same thing that you're reading, counsel, it says that the court can. Okay, and so we are. If the court's position is that we need to file something, fine. But right now, he has an active order that he is blatantly disobeying in front of this court, and the court is well within its.
So you think him being behind bars is gonna get money? If he broke now, he gonna be broke when he go to jail. And he's gonna be broke when he get out of jail. And if he's in jail too long, he's gonna miss that opportunity to make money, which means he will still be delinquent, you dumb African fuck.
Tries to enforce that.
Well, the court, let me be clear. The court is not going to tell anybody to do anything except for what the court says in the order. I'm not going to tell you to file a motion. I will say you can file a motion, right? It's in the order. This is merely a report back to see what has been going on, what has transpired since the court signed this order back in March. And from what I'm hearing, there is an opportunity for a substantial amount of money to come to mom. And what the court wouldn't want to do is to infringe on that. Let me get some more information. 1 second, counsel. Mr. Usman, the email that you received, did you provide proof of that to Ms. Amakwe?
The revocation?
No, I'm sorry, not the email. If whatever the communication was to you for the fight opportunity.
I said that to my lawyer. He has everything, my opponent, how much I'm gonna make, the date, the location.
Okay, Attorney Powell, did you send it to Ms. Amakwe's attorney?
I didn't send it to him. I have a copy of it though.
Okay, please get that to them right away, because now everyone is on notice about what could possibly happen. And what I don't want to do is get in the way of an opportunity. I do understand you're a boxer by profession, so I don't want to get in the way of mom getting money.
And there's no, I'm not.
Usman. Just wait.
Okay.
Okay. Essentially, I don't want to infringe on an opportunity for you, Mr. Usman, this is what you do for a living. So you have to live off of it as well. And your children has to receive the money not only that you're currently ordered to pay, but that you were previously ordered to pay to Miss Amakwe that she has yet to receive. So you're still on probation, right? So the obligation is still there. I just, I'll say it in every enforcement, on any report back, and there is an underlying enforcement action or potential for a motion to revoke your probation. Just do what you're court ordered to do. And if you're unable at this time, before you have a fight opportunity to pay the full amount, you need to be paying something actively, current.
Yes.
You got that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, what is the date of that potential fight?
August 15th. August 15th.
Of next year?
Oh, of next month.
Like in a couple of weeks, August 15th.
Yes, ma'am. I've been training for that. That's the whole progression leading up to this.
So didn't you have a fight sometime in April?
No, I did not. My last fight was in June of last year.
Okay. And are you going to be amenable then to having to providing the information about the fight and having an agreement drawn up that we can send to the promoters or whoever is paying so that she gets her money from the top?
She's gonna get her money from me. We don't send nothing to a promotion in Russia to pay. We can send an agreement that I will pay from the money that I will receive from my fight in Russia.
I don't know anything about that part, so
yes.
I'll leave.
I will say, Judge, like if you looking at his pay history, his pay record, whenever he had a fight, money came out of the check and went to the pay record. Like I looked at his whole history of fights. Whenever he had a fight, money came out. So
I did notice the spike.
Say that again.
I did notice the spike.
Yeah.
In the money that mom would receive. So
that was pursuant to the OAG. It was not because he became a good citizen and decided to pay, just so Judge knows. It is simply the OAG being able to dip in and get something.
Well, I mean, in fairness, counsel, in order for them to dip in and get something, he has to work. So he's being a good citizen in that regard, is that he's working to make sure that they're able to garnish something. So I think the best thing to do is, well, you've been reporting to me anyway since your probation period. I think the best thing to do is to reset it, obviously, until after the fight takes place. I don't know whether or not you'll be able to have it because of, the passport or whatnot, but I think the best thing to do to see if you do have the fight, had moms receive the money. If you don't get to have the fight, has mom still received something towards, what your arrearages, what amounts that you're owed previously, or mom is owed previously. So everyone take out their calendars.
So I'm gonna give you some bad news. The nigga didn't fight. It was supposed to be August 15, 2025, I guess. He didn't make that fight. His last fight, like he said, was in June 21st, 2025. So he was trying to fight 2 fights back to back. So one was in June and another one was in August. So that was a 2-month layoff. Crazy work. But yeah, I guess he was trying to do it. And he never fought that fight. From what I'm looking at, his last fight was in June 21st, 2025. He said this one was supposed to be August 15th. He didn't make it. He didn't make the fight.
How long does it, after you have a fight, typically how long does payment occur after that?
3 days, because we usually fight on a Saturday or Sunday, and usually money comes in 3 days. But the pay situation in Russia is kind of different because they pay you. I will have to put money in an account in Russia and then try to see how I can get it over, because they pay It's their structure is different, so I can't like bring money over, and I could possibly see if they could wire the money, so that so that's a whole dilemma in itself. But I'm just trying to get to the fight and be able to make this money to take care of my kids.
Would a November or December date work for everyone? I know it's travel season during the holidays, so on your schedules, would a November or a December setting work?
I could do early November.
I think early, if the court can do, if the fight is in August and it takes a couple of days with the banking system, it should not take more than 2-3 weeks to get everything resolved. And so I will respectfully ask the court to consider a September date, a mid to end of September date, because the longer, there's just, my client has not seen any kind of good faith or any demonstration of good faith. This man has not willingly supported his children.
Yes, I can do it. I could do either November, December, as the court mentioned.
My hesitation with doing September is I don't know anything about any banking system outside of really Texas. I don't know anything outside of Texas. So I have some hesitation with doing a date earlier because anything can happen. I don't want to set the date and then we come and something happens and it's going to be a delay of some sort and we end up having to reset it anyway. So I think I would be most comfortable with a November or December date, working around you all's travel schedule if you have any. So what I have available.
Again, I don't know what the hell, this has to be 2024 because, well, I don't know, because there was no August 25th fight. August 15th fight on a UFC card, period. So that's wrong. There was August 16th, but that was in Illinois. So I don't know. He could have been fighting for some other. Is there a part 2? I don't know. I can check. I think what I think is he never made that fight because unless he fought for a different promotion. So I don't know. It could be a different promotion too. Don't quote me on that. I just know he's a UFC fighter, but it could be underneath a different promotion. His brother still fights for the UFC. So Kamara Usman, that's his brother.
For November, I have the week of November the 9th. I have the week of November the 2nd. So November the 2nd is available, November 9th, and November 16th. That's all I have on Mondays for a report back. And then in December, and then it's the week after, or the week and a half after Thanksgiving, I have December the 7th and December the 14th.
I don't know, man.
I can do November the 2nd.
This is this has to be an old case, though.
Okay.
That works.
All right. So let me add you.
Well, let me see. Oh, God.
All right. And Mr. Usman, you still live out of town, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just thought I'd check.
So let's see if there is a fight. I guess this is supposed to be this year. So I guess this was a UFC schedule 2026. Let's see what the schedule is for the UFC in 2020. Oh, there is a fight. August 15th. Yeah. Okay. Is he on the card? He's not on the card. He didn't make the card. They didn't fix that nigga motherfucking shit, dog. Well, he wouldn't need it because it's happening in Pennsylvania, so he wouldn't need his car. So I don't. My goodness, he didn't make it, y'all. He's not on the list to make it unless he's on the prelims. The early prelims is only one. He's not on. Let me see. There's got to be more. No, I don't see it. Let me see if there's any more. Hold on. Let me see. It's to the bottom. So we got Trejon Gore. We got Neil. Well, nope. No. I don't see him. I don't see him. Unless he changed his motherfucking name. Oh, there's 1, 2, there's 3 girls fighting. Oh, no. 4 girls fighting. No, he's not on that one. He's not on UFC 330. It was August 15 fight, so I guess he didn't make it. You know, I don't even see a fight in Russia, so I don't know why he said it's in Russia. What Usman fought on this one? No, that was his brother. His brother fought in July 2026. I mean July 18th. So that was yesterday. Yeah, he got his ass beat yesterday in Oklahoma City. Yeah. Let me go look up any. Oh, I spelled Russia wrong. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. There is a fight August 15th, Saturday in Moscow.
On Chandra 6489 said he's suspended.
Listen, man, I'm trying to find out who's on this card. He's not on that one either. God, sad. I'm looking at a Russian card. So this is called Tapology, or whatever. I guess that's what they call it. The ACA or what the fuck it is. Promotion page is Absolute Championship Akhmat. Moscow. It's ACA 20. I think it's 208 or 206, whatever the fuck. 206. Yeah, he's not on that. He's not on that ticket. He ain't make it. He must didn't get his passport done in time. Oh, damn, that sucks, bro. That sucks for you, brother. All right.
Was it in person or Zoom?
No, but go ahead. No, that's what I was thinking too, with this situation that I'm dealing with. Is this something that I need to do in person?
The last time you claimed that you were in town and you were doing a security job. So now where do you live? We don't even know.
Excuse me. I don't even know what you're on. 2 different points. My security job, as you guys can see by all the check stubs and everything I've sent you, is in Florida. I've never said I was in town, sir.
Okay, so let me ask a different question. Would you all like to have this by Zoom or in person?
Zoom.
Okay, counsel?
In person.
Okay, so whenever there's an objection to Zoom, it has to be in person. Now, Mr. Usman, November the 2nd, that's enough time for you to appear in person.
I can try to, yes, Your Honor. I will try to be there.
Okay.
All
right, Joey, let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. Okay, we're on the record in cause number DF21000818. Counsels, will you please announce for the record?
Chidi Ananobi for Hillary Amakwe.
Attorney Benny Powell, Assistant Public Defender, court appointed to represent Mr. Mohammed Usman.
Thank you. With those who intend to testify, please remove yourselves off of mute and raise your right hands. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you'll give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. We're set here today on a report back from the order on the motion for enforcement that was signed by the court back in March that was brought originally by Ms. Amakwe. It's come to the court's attention that the respondent in this case has an opportunity to pursue a fight that is scheduled to take place on August 15, 2026. So in the event the fight does occur, the respondent believes that he will be able, well, not that he believes, that he will receive a large amount of money, possibly $50,000 or in excess.
Wait, hold on. Russia don't have to deal with our shit, even though it's globally. That doesn't. I mean, their whole combat sports deal is totally different. He may not have to fucking deal with that because you know them motherfuckers be doping all the motherfucking time. We ain't gonna act like them Russians don't be doping now. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. They be doping too. So they might let his ass go. I don't know. Because it did have 2 canceled fights on that ticket that I was watching, the ACA. So, you know.
Of $50,000 that can be paid to the movement. And as a result of that, this court is going to reset the report back hearing until November 2nd, 2026. And this is going to be an in-person hearing. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
All right. And I also want the record to reflect that the fight is supposed to take place in Russia. Is that correct, Mr. Usman?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And it's your understanding that the payment that you'll receive will occur within a matter of days, but you have to set up some sort of an account in Russia to ensure that the money is received by Ms. Amakwe. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
and it is your understanding that the reason I'm resetting this case so far out is to give all of that an opportunity to occur.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're being ordered to appear here on Monday, November 2nd, 2026 at 9:00 a.m. You will report here to the George Allen Courts building, the 255th District Court located at 600 Commerce Street on the 4th floor, Dallas, Texas, 75202. Your failure to appear may result in a KPS warrant being issued for your arrest. Do you understand those instructions, Mr. Usman?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about those instructions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything further for the record?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Hey, where y'all going? When y'all going to put this nigga in jail because he ain't paying his child support?
Question, but when my client is paying between now and November, me and opposing counsel could reach an agreement to set this up so that the parties can appear virtually. Is that correct? Because I mean, mom and her attorney are in Houston. My client's in Florida. It's just me and you here in Dallas, Judge. So if I could keep them from coming to court, we could reach that agreement, right?
If you all were to reach the agreement, I would need, when that occurs, we need to jump on a Zoom so we can put that on the record because I ordered him to appear for in person.
Okay.
That is fucked up.
All right. So I have no objection to that.
He do like being
all right.
crunk,
Thank you all. You have a good day.
All right. So that's Judge Vonda B. Yeah. I don't think he gonna make that motherfucking payment though. I will say that nigga ain't making that payment. Well, he might be. He might be doing security or whatever the fuck in Florida, like he said he was doing. But yeah,
Nah, he ain't making that payment.
Oh, he ain't making that fight for sure. I know he's not making that fight. I ain't seen him on the ticket, the card, or nothing. I looked at hey, Russia got their own combat zones and shit. I don't believe they give a fuck about American goddamn rules and regulations, even though it says globally. That doesn't mean shit. So. Especially the Russians, they dope all the fucking time. The Mexicans do too. I ain't gonna knock that. Mexicans be doping too because it's legal there. Yeah, it's crazy. But we go on the next one. I never seen this judge before, Judge Sylvia Holmes. Never seen her, but he could have just got the money from his brother. I mean, his brother's still out here fighting, man.
Hey, was your vehicle towed, sir?
It was bolted, not towed.
Oh, you got a boot. Okay.
Yeah, on May 16th, 2026.
May 16th.
Where was your car parked?
So my car was actually parked at a restaurant parking lot.
What restaurant?
Yeah.
She said, "What restaurant?"
What restaurant, sir?
Tic Tac House.
Okay.
TikTok house. Okay.
Were you a patron of the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, Conshani.
What time approximately did you arrive?
I think I was there.
He don't know.
Within 7:30 to 8 p.m.
Between 7 and 8 p.m.?
Yes.
What time did you leave?
2 hours.
We left around 10.
And is that when you discovered your car was missing?
Yes, it was booked.
No, it was
yeah,
booted.
because I got the notice.
That's right, it was booted. I'm so sorry. Your
Yeah.
car was booted. Okay.
Booted.
What'd you do when you discovered the boot on your car?
Cuss the motherfucker out.
I had to wait until someone came by.
All right. And were you able to get contact information for the company that put the boot on your car?
Yes, on the receipt.
On the receipt?
So, like, the moment I came to the car, I think in 5 minutes' time, the person who booted it seems he was waiting by. So he came by to like, oh, we have to make payments for him to take the boot off.
Sound
And
like
how
a
much did he
scam to
charge
me.
you?
I always thought them boot companies was.
$75.
Yeah, it's a scam. Motherfucker scammed the shit out of you,
Did he
bro,
give
for
you a
that
receipt?
75.
Yes, he did.
All right. Why do you believe you shouldn't have been charged $75?
So my main concern was like inconsistency in the signposts at the parking lot.
Was there
So,
any signage in the parking lot about parking?
so for the spot I parked, there was no sign in front of it, as opposed to every other locations that has parking sign in front of each parking spot.
Okay. Did you take any photos?
Yes, I did.
All right, let me take a look here. I see that you submitted some photos and receipt. I see all of that. Very good. Let me just open these up one at a time, and then I can kind of look through them with you. Okay, so the first thing I see is a receipt from Central Parking Enforcement. I see Anthony Ohiba is the operator. 9:56, 10 p.m. You're right, or it's about an hour.
Hey,
Blue
Con, he should go
Mazda,
fight somewhere. Shit. Go get your brains beat in somewhere.
$75 parking lot fee, 75.75. Says card, Visa. Did you charge your credit card?
Yes.
Okay, and then they give you all the information on the back of it here. What's interesting? Oh no, okay. They do 2 counties because they list all the JPs for Travis and George and Round Rock or Williamson County. Okay. And then I see, oh, here's your receipt for when you went to Tika House. Okay. That's fantastic, sir. You have good information. Oh, okay. Oh, I know exactly where this is at.
No one asked you,
You're in the
Judge.
parking lot for the old Golden Goose, for the Horseshoe. That's what that bar used to be called.
Yes, I think there is a bar.
Yeah, and where you're at used to be, I know exactly where this is at. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to share my pictures now. I'm going to share my screen and show your photos, and I'd like you to help identify these things. So I do recognize the location. That's right, Kusu. All right. So this first photo, I'm looking at what appears to be, here's the highway or the road. This is Lamar.
Yes.
Okay. And then I see the entryway. Here's the entryway. Is your car visible in these photos?
No.
My car, no.
Okay. What day did you take these photos, sir?
The day after the boat.
The following day. Okay.
Yes.
And how about in this picture? Were you parked in any of these parking spaces?
No, because they were all occupied.
Okay. Were you parked in any of these parking spaces?
So this was actually the spot I used when I parked.
You were parked in this area right here?
Yes, the night before, not when I took the picture.
Okay.
Well, there is no signage there.
So it says public parking, paid parking.
So as at the night I took the picture, there were like trucks parked in front of that sign. I was able to see just the public parking, not the sign for paid parking.
This is the tow sign right here. It's bent over. This is the universal tow sign right here that I'm highlighting my mouse over.
Yeah.
So this giant light post has an ad on it, but this pole is the tow sign and it is literally bent over so you can't read it. And then
Uh-oh.
there's this big pay thing at the bottom, I'm guessing. And then here they have a little bit of like, here's paid parking, public parking, which is confusing. Is it paid or public? I'm not sure. All right, but there's a tow sign. It's just bent over.
Uh-oh. Someone like they about to lose.
And this is one of the up close ones.
Yeah, so this is the up close ones for the opposite places.
All right.
I thought he said
Any other
TikTok house.
photos? I have your parking receipt. I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to share your parking.
Let me ask
I
this,
have
Tom.
Your car.
Was that
Yeah, hold on.
sign?
I'm not trying to give out your.
Go ahead.
Was it just me, or was that sign not in clear visible sight though, being bent over like that?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You said you won't be able to read it because it's not visible, especially at nighttime. If you're gonna do something, it needs to be visible for all to see, and that's why even with that paid parking and public parking right there together, that it is contradicting each other. Like which one is the right one? And I think that's the problem that the judge, what I'm seeing on her face, is and what she's saying out of her mouth is trying to is stating on shit. Like the bent over sign, you ain't gonna be able to read that, so that's not visible. Where the paid parking and public parking, where they're right back to back, you don't know which one it is. It's inconsistent. So yeah, a lot of shit that she's picking up, I would have picked up the same thing, and I wouldn't even. Me personally, I can't even rule in their favor because I don't know. It's not concise. I need concise things. So if it's not the person's job to figure out what's going on with your signage, you supposed to make it clear and well known that this is what's supposed to happen here. To me, I could be wrong, but
Facts.
I don't think so.
License plate.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't disagree with you. I think that's confusing.
See? See?
And then, did you have dinner in that complex?
Yes, I did.
They didn't comp your dinner?
So because the toll person actually explains to me, they normally give, if I'm having dinner there, it's actually free parking. But I was still expected to register, which is like my first time actually going to that complex. And I also recently started driving because I'm an international student. So I made the assumptions of how the other parking I've been familiar with on campus looks like, which on opposite places, if there is no sign, it's possible it's just public parking. And as at that night, I saw just the public parking sign, not the paid parking, because there was a truck parked in front of the paid parking sign.
Yeah, they have it in the trees, which makes no sense. It's probably not well
When
lit.
you went into the restaurant, did they tell you that you needed to pay for parking?
No.
No.
Was there any signage that told you you needed to do anything about your parking?
Nope.
So on that particular night, I didn't pay attention to the sign, but on the next day when I went back to Snap, I actually saw a sign, them saying the parking is free, but you have to actually contact them when you come in to make a registration, which I didn't do that night.
Did you have notice? Because when you pull in, right, there's definitely a sign, but the sign is bent. I can see that. There's one when you leave, but you had already parked. And where you park, there's definitely a sign clearest to it that says paid public. It says public parking and paid parking, which I mean, that's confusing. Not all the spaces have that. Only the ones around the front. Judgment for plaintiff, $75 plus your cost of court. All right, Mr. Recluso, we will send you an order indicating that you have won your hearing today. We will award you the cost of your booty, the $75 plus your cost of court. I will say that both you and the defendant have 10 days to appeal. There's no bond required for that, so we will send a copy of the order to you and to Mr. Ojeda. He may also disagree, and as a result, he might appeal, and if so, you would be given notice about that. All right, sir?
Look at the little tether.
Yeah, she got it right. She got it right.
A tether out here, motherfucking winning court cases. Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah.
I hate that fucking fro of his though. I ain't gonna hold you. That fro get on my nerves.
Yeah, hey, bro, we say this shit all the time. I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? That and look, and the judge finally seen the bullshit. They need to. Hey, you need to operate your parking spots right, nickel.
That's
You
a
know what
fact.
I'm
I
saying,
mean,
man?
it's all
Get your
about
shit
signage.
together.
Yeah, it's all
man.
about signage. Yeah. I kind of figured when I heard her speaking that she was gonna rule that way because it just doesn't make any sense. There's too much inconsistency there. So, good for him.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Then all parties are excused. Have a good morning.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
It takes the
Thank you. Your
applicant to
photos are very
bring the
helpful.
evidence.
I will say that. Very, very helpful. All right. Mr. Zawaka, was your car towed or booted?
It was towed.
What day was it towed?
May 28th of 2026.
They just doing a whole lot of booting
Was
out
your
in this
car
bitch in
was it
Texas,
parked in a
huh?
parking lot, a garage? Where had
It
it
was
been?
parked in the
You know what it is, too.
parking
They're trying to get the
lot
easy
of
money,
my
nigga.
apartment complex.
It is easy money. Away for Africa.
When did you discover your car was towed? On the 28th or some later date?
On the 29th, I believe it was towed at 1:30 in the morning. So I woke up and was on my way to work and saw that my car was not there.
Okay.
Damn.
How did you determine that it had been towed?
I have an air tag in something that was in my car and was able to see that it was at a tow lot. And when I saw it in the morning, I assumed that it was either stolen or towed. So I assumed that it was towed, and I immediately called Cali Towing to ask if they had the car, and they did, and they sent over a text with
How'd you get a hold of Cali Towing?
I believe I had it in an email from Parkview Terrace. It had some of their information in there.
Is that because they emailed you about the tow, or you just looked through your stuff and found it?
No, I just looked through my stuff that I had and found it. Actually, my wife looked through some of my stuff, or some of our stuff, and found it there.
All right. How much did you have to pay to get your car back?
$321.41.
Oh, that's because it went to the lot.
Yeah, nigga, that's light though.
All right.
That's light.
What? Hold on.
Man,
Coming
hey,
from
brother,
I have
listen
never
to me.
paid for
Listen,
parking.
Nigga, listen here, fam. You talking about getting your car towed, fam? I told y'all niggas, bro. Again, being a professional street pharmacist, right? When you don't have a license, sir, and you ain't got no way to get your car out, because even though you can get insurance, you ain't got no you know what I'm saying? You can't register your car and all that shit, but you still driving with the paper tag and shit, and you just got that motherfucker from the. I'm telling you, fam, that's light work. These niggas used to hit us in Texas, bro. $800, $900. You know what we did? We said, fuck that car, and just went and bought another one for that same price. So I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, that to me, that's cheap work right there, bro. And then don't let the hoe sit in the hole for a day, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you 1,200 plus. You might as well just go get a whole new car. You know, you just say fuck it and let them niggas have it and go get your whole new car. I mean,
I have never
It seems
got
like
a car.
they being cheap.
I never got a car towed before, OG.
And then I was thinking,
but not towed to a lot.
You know, I used to watch that damn show. The only reason why I'm saying
Is
this
it
to
Lick
y'all, 'cause
towing?
I know, yeah, they used to be in Florida, right?
Yeah,
bro,
Miami.
them niggas broke $500 something dollars, bro, to drop the goddamn car. Or come pick that bitch up, and them niggas charging nigga woozai. Nigga, I'm talking about, bro. Come on, man. Like I said,
That's
whoever
crazy.
these people is, they doing good. They got a discount.
Where'd your car been parked? In the parking lot? Was it parked properly?
It was parked in a spot. It was parked on a line. I did submit a couple of pictures that are representing the parking spaces that are in my apartment complex. They are very narrow, and when a car is parked next to if a car is parked on the line to the left, most of the time it is, you kind of don't have an option other than to park matching and on the line. I do not have any evidence to show that the car that was next to me was also parked on the line at the time that I parked, as it is pretty like normal to do so in my apartment complex. However, I do have some evidence that just says that there's a bit of a mismatch in the wording between the last document that I signed with Parkview Terrace and the tow receipt and the reason that was stated by Cali Towing. Is this a good time to bring that forward?
So far, what I hear is you were parked on the line.
Yes.
You're saying you had no choice because everyone parks on the line.
Not everyone. No, that I wouldn't say that everyone parks on the line. I will say
Not a
that.
defense. That's like saying everyone was speeding. I had no choice. That
No,
doesn't
absolutely.
ticket.
I
Why
absolutely.
did they say you were towed, Mr. Zerwanka?
They say that I was towed for double parking / being parked on the line.
Okay.
And I would like,
Same
yeah,
thing.
okay. I would like to say that the stated reason for the tow on the receipt was that it was parked on the line. In the most recent resident parking guideline that I signed from Parkview Terrace, that was also submitted as evidence, states that, quote, all cars must be parked in a single parking space and may not be over the parking lines with any part of the vehicle. Any cars parked over the line are subject to towing. And if Cali Towing states that I was parked on the line as a reason on the receipt.
That's your position?
Yes.
That's your whole defense. They should have told you because I was on the line and not over it.
Yes. No, because there's a mismatch in the way that they.
But yet that is what you're saying, the mismatch. They wrote over the line and you were towed for being on the line. That's the line you're taking. That their word is over and you were on it.
No, their word is on it, and what I stated or what was originally in the document that I signed is if you are over the line.
So that's what Mr. Zerwanka, we're saying the same thing.
He already lost.
Are we?
What you're saying is
With the
that
back
you
and
were
forth.
parked on the line and you should not have been towed because the process, the policy manual says over the line.
Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
We are saying
So
the same
you're
thing.
making a very narrow opinion about this because it was on the line and not over. You think you're good.
Yes. That's correct.
All right. Ms. Holmes, you'll take photos at the time of the tow?
We did, and I submitted those.
Was he on the line or over the line?
Over.
It was called South Beach Tow OG.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Let's take a look at the photos. Mr. Zerwanka, have you looked at the photos?
Nope.
I have.
And are you on the line or over the line?
To me, it looks like I am still on the line.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Okay. Let's take a look, y'all. Oh, are you a black car?
Yes.
Ain't no way you are on the line, sir. I mean, the first photo just tells me that immediately. But like, look, I'm gonna share my screen. What is going on? Look how far away from this line you are.
Oh, goddamn.
That is the opposite side.
I know that, but like, look how far away you are. Yeah, you're over the line, buddy. I appreciate it, but like, you're not anywhere. You're on the line and then way over it. And I could have seen that instantly because look how much gap is between you and this car. There's no reason whatsoever you couldn't have parked between the lines. All right.
His wife
Judgment for
parked that.
defendant. Plaintiff was towed properly. Y'all have a nice day.
Thank
But
you.
Mr. Zerwanka, you have the right to appeal my
You had to
decision.
win,
I
that
recognize that it's not fun. I see the line pretty compellingly. You're over it. But you have
Nigga, you stupid as shit, dog.
Man, that
Ain't no
nigga
fucking
retarded.
way.
On the line to be your tire, sir. The outside of your tire will
That
be
shit
on
crazy.
the line. That's on the line. Nigga, the inside of your tire, nigga, was on the line. That means you was over.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga retarded.
What else that bot? All right, we got another one from Vonda B.
That nigga, he got lucky though. He only had to pay $300 to get the car out. So he,
Well, he already paid it.
he got a discount. Shit, he chill out.
You said he was drunk. I think his wife may have parked that shit. He might have been drunk. That's a good. He probably was.
No.
Let's see. I got a
Nah, what-
speeding
what?
ticket once, and when the cop butchered my spelling of my last name on the ticket,
Man, that nigga ass, his dumb ass did that shit.
Well, he probably did.
He should have been smart enough to blame it on everybody else. He should have told the judge, nigga, that everybody, he parked that motherfucker in the space, nigga, where he had. And like, well, when they came over there and told, well, the other car that was beside me wasn't a red car, it was a truck. That's the reason why I'm parked over here like this, because this nigga had the wheels that stick out. You know what I mean?
He had the wheels to stick out. That what you going with?
Spaces, spaces like OG do dirty. You know what I'm talking about? So, He made his shit stick out a little bit. He took up all the land. He should have been the one getting told, but he moved his shit and the red car pulled up, and that's why I look like I'm over there so far.
Like everyone was over the line. It was all drunk
Hey,
at the same time.
Exactly. They see. Hey,
We all were drunk at the same time. Hey, everyone was over the line. God damn it! It was a July 4th weekend, bitch.
Judge, because there is a domestic violence, I really do not want him to be present in this conference, or does it have to be that way?
Oh, he has to be present.
That's a fact.
You all are on Zoom, so
can I just take my face off when I talk to you?
Hell no.
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
You have to have your face visible for the court reporter, just in case she doesn't hear what you say. She can reach her lips.
She rolling up a blunt.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're set here today, Miss Jacqueline Rogers. You filed a de novo appeal from the hearing that you had in front of the 4D judge back on April the 24th of 2026. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Judge, excuse me, it's March. You said it earlier, correct?
Yeah, it's March.
March. My apologies. March the 24th
that
of
forehead is
2026.
serious,
You kindly
OG.
filed a motion of, a request for de novo hearing on March 27th of that hearing. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And the court takes judicial notice of all contents of the court's file, including your request for de novo appeal, where you specifically laid out the things that you wanted to discuss here today.
Yes, your judge.
All right. Okay. Are there any preliminary matters that the court needs to take up before the hearing begins, either Ms. Rogers or Attorney Parker?
Your Honor, you said it. I just wanted to note it that it wasn't a full de novo, just on the terms of how much she should pay and back pay, I believe was her main point.
Correct.
I think it is a full de novo because it goes into categories of everything that he has missed since his obligation to pay child support from the beginning of the initial hearing of last year. So it's just going into depth of everything. So it's not partial, it's full, it's everything.
Okay. Hold on.
Mr. Lampkins.
Hold on, Mr. Lampkins. You
Okay,
all can only
John.
speak one at a time. And let me just clarify here. This particular hearing, Ms. Rogers, although you may have put everything in there, the only thing by law that I can entertain is as it relates to the ruling from that hearing on March 24th. And specifically on March 24th, you mentioned in paragraph 4 of your request, you specifically talked about, let me see. You know what? Now that I'm going back over this, you specifically identified, let me drop down some more. It's not that paragraph I mentioned. It starts at the end of page 2. We talked about the child support amount being $175 a month. Let me just make sure I'm not combining anything.
It was, where it say the obligation of $450. Is that where you're reading that part, bi-weekly schedule?
Yes. So I'm going between your two documents. Well, not your two documents, but the court order from March 24th, as well as your documents. So specifically, you talked about the $175 amount being ordered when you wanted it to be $450.
That was discussed with Katrina Parker and the prosecutor.
Okay, so the court ordered $175 though. So the only thing that I see in your request for de novo appeal as it relates to the order is, well, and see, that's the tricky thing about a de novo appeal, okay? So the law says that you have to specifically identify the findings and conclusions that the court came up with in the order. You have to make that request in your actual de novo. if you don't specifically identify the findings and the conclusions, by law, I can't entertain it. So the only thing you specified was the 175. I can't entertain anything outside of the actual child support amount because that's the only thing you identified in here. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead, OG.
What I just got through hearing was at this point they told her what she had to do, probably Miss Parker, because you didn't already spoke to her and you didn't do the shit. That's why she looking crazy. You supposed to been bringing in the information to get that shit changed. You know what I'm saying? Because you believe that nigga making the 420. Well, guess what? She about to give you that 175. You have to take that 175, and it is gonna be what it is. Now, if this brother don't say too much and let the judge speak for him, he might be straight.
Nah, niggas, niggas talk too much, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying,
so that's the problem.
She didn't already broke it down to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing if you didn't bring the documents in. And you know she didn't bring no documents in.
Absolutely not. Why would he need to bring in documents?
You know what I'm saying? So I hope you don't mess up.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Here we go.
Okay. All right. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going over it again. Yes, the only thing you identified is the 175,
which is the amount that was not enough substantially, but however, it is going into detail. There has never been a payment.
Okay, so when you ask for a de novo, you're essentially saying that you want me to consider something that wasn't considered at that hearing that you had. You're asking for a do-over of that. So I will entertain the amount of child support. Attorney Parker?
Your Honor, I would like to just clarify, at the time of the hearing, there was not a modification of child support included in that action. It was purely enforcement. So the current child support he used to pay was $186. And then we worked out on arrears would be $175 for just the arrears pay. So those two together plus medical would be his obligation, $30 in medical. So she was objecting. I think she wanted the arrears to be maybe $225 or upwards of $200. And that's where the contention was.
No, ma'am. I wanted the child support to be $450 and the arrears could have been $75. Or the medical.
That wasn't even before the court. I think
Well, I was talking to the prosecutor judge, and when she wrote down what do I want him to go to jail, or are you willing to work out arrangements? Miss Parker was right there present.
Hold on, Miss Rogers. Keep the phone on your face. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Miss Parker was present when I did speak about I would want him to make payment. If he's not making payment or fulfilling his obligation, then yes, you can go ahead and put him in jail. So then when we discussed the amount, the prosecutor mentioned, okay, what is your satisfaction of how much? I told her, well, he's back on child support. He's never made a payment in several years. The last payment I got was in 2022. Maybe if you go back on the child support payment history, there has not been no payment up until this very day. And so I said $450, and then the arrears can be, I think it was $275, and then the medical was $50 or $75.
I see what you said in your request where you're specifically talking about that. It's at the bottom of page 2 as well. The issue is though, Ms. Rogers, any agreements that you all entertained at the time of any agreements that you all discussed at the time of the hearing, I can't entertain it for the de novo. I can only entertain what was ordered. So the only thing that I have in front of me is $175 due for the rearages toward the back pay.
Okay, I do also have a text message showing that he was willing to make the $450 until she started writing on a sticky note how much that he was supposed to pay. I got like,
boy, she got a long ass face, nigga. Her shit is long in the summer, bitch. God damn.
She evil, fam. I'm surprised Lord ADS ain't said nothing. But you see that face, boy? Ooh, you know she from Atlanta. Yeah, she great.
I was trying not to say it out loud. Yeah, she look evil as shit. But I was just trying to keep it calm though, because you know, they say that I go too hard on black women sometimes.
How would
So
they say?
Nah,
just
ADS,
trying to
you
be a
don't
gentle
be.
version.
You don't go hard. You don't let them do you like they talk your shit, ADS.
Hey, they say I'm racist against black women. I say, ooh, my mama black, nigga.
But I would fuck with Judge Vonda though if I could hold that ass. That bitch right there look evil to her, so I bet she got some good. Boy, I bet she got some knockout ass on.
No, she don't.
proof that he was willing to pay $450 a month.
Judge, I think when she's saying 450, she's putting all the totals together. There's no way the attorney general would even ask anybody to pay 450 on arrears as homeless and
Yeah,
all those
it's the
things.
total. It's the total.
It's the total. See, so it's the total.
Okay. So yeah, the total amount would be 536.
So I have a judge. I'm
so hold on 1 second. Let me not make this go all over the place.
Yes. Mr. Lampkins, you'll get a chance to talk if you want. Just a moment.
So your
Ms. Rogers, what exactly are you wanting? So the order says that he is to pay $175 per month for back pay towards his, excuse me. That's what he's to pay monthly towards the arrearages. Okay. The arrearages are what, $3,900?
The
More
order
than that.
judge has 20. Well, you're putting them together, judge, is 22 on child support.
22 on child support.
185.
So
$22,000.
Yes, $22,185.38. Beginning on April the 1st of this year. Oh, excuse me, my voice starting to go out. Beginning on April 1st of this year, he was ordered to pay an additional $175 towards that amount every month. So
Right.
that's your issue, right?
That's my issue because that's not enough. And then on top of that, he has not made no payments. He has not made. He sent $25
Man, shut
a
up,
couple of days ago.
nigga.
See, this is my thing. I have blocked him on emails. I have blocked. He has made threats. I've already went through the Dallas prosecutor county because of the domestic violence. He's saying that he'll kill me just a couple of days ago in an email. Your judge, I don't want to have nothing to.
She said that nigga sent her $25 in child support.
Tom, she said domestic balance, nigga, not violence, nigga. I'm just letting you know what the court need to think about what she just got through saying. I swear that's what she said. What happened to the video?
They go Miss Vonda B right there.
Tell me she ain't got them knockout hips though.
She got a healthy set of titties.
Yes, sir.
She ain't ugly either, bro. I'm telling you, she ain't.
She built for babies, nigga. She built for babies.
Her face ain't bad, bro.
I seen worse.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I seen a lot worse. That forehead killing me though, but
I like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of like it.
I bet you do. It's all right, nigga.
Yeah, you know it. I bet you do, nigga. You know I do it.
I do with this psycho man. All I want is the support for our daughter. I have blocked the communication with our daughter that I pay for my phone on the phone and the bill because he does nothing. He has not sent a payment as of today. He should be in jail. He's not fulfilling his obligation, and I'm tired of going through this. We got to go back to court tomorrow, which I don't even want to be in the same room or in the same presence with this man.
I understand, Mr. Lampkins. I muted you because I didn't want you to disrupt what she's saying. I'll give you an opportunity to speak in a minute. I don't want to, hold on, Ms. Rogers. I don't want to derail what we're doing here because I want to make sure that I am following what you're asking me to do. So your hang up is with the $175. Here's the issue though. The Attorney General orders, they not orders, excuse me, they recommend a certain amount of payout towards arrearages based on the amount of the arrearages and I believe the ability of the person
That's what
able to pay. So unless I have something from the office of the attorney general recommending something different based on his income, I really can't grant you the relief that you're looking for today. And it can't be that you all agreed to $450. Does that make sense?
I'm going by what he mentioned to me, which is he's a habitual liar anyway. I'm at this point where I'm just going to pursue full custody because I don't have the time anymore to deal with this man. I don't even want to deal with none of this anymore. He's a deadbeat. He does not do nothing for his child. And the way he sent me was $25 through Cash App.
That's a
day
fact.
before yesterday. We were supposed to send a whole lot more. He lies. He doesn't have a job. The judge has continuous gave this man a slap on the back each and every reset. And he's still walking around here free, not holding up the end of his bargain on his responsibility. I'm tired.
Okay, hold on. Let me give Mr. Lampkins an opportunity to speak.
Tired, idiot. She's tired. I'm tired.
Did you see that shit just now?
Yeah.
That's wild.
She tired, boss.
Well, she be tired. That's on her. You chose to fuck with the nigga. So,
You
so now
chose
you
the
find out-
motherfucking bum, nigga. That's the problem. This is what I be talking about. These motherfuckers. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Well, you know how they go, bro. You know what I'm saying? They been out here getting slaughtered, and then they finally get to a point where they can't get slaughtered no more. Hate to say it, and then they go find them somebody who probably had something for a little bit.
Yeah,
He probably
Jesus.
was
They find Jesus. That's what.
No, seriously. They go find them a nigga that's, sanitation worker, you know what I'm saying, some good money, you know what I'm saying, state worker or something. They find something, but what happens is that nigga fall off. And when he fall off, they don't get all that back. He ain't got no back pay for her. She probably was digging the nigga when he was throwing that money at her, but once that money dried up and he lost that job and he just said, fuck it. Yeah, she can't get nothing from him. Now she mad. She made that decision. Well, that's on you.
All right.
She said the main thing in there. I don't need him, Judge. I'm gonna go ahead and get full custody. So why you asking why you need that $22,000?
It's weird, right? You don't need nothing, but you want that 22,000. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Ms. Rogers, would you please place yourself on mute?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hold on, Mr. Rogers. I haven't unmuted you yet. So,
And your sugar daddy.
Mr. Rogers, can you hear me? I mean, excuse me, Mr. Lampkins, can you hear me? Because I can't hear anything you said. I haven't unmuted you yet. Hold on one second. Mr. Lampkins, look at your phone. I sent you a prompt to unmute. Now you can speak. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You know, all that she's talking, ma'am, you know what? My child gets checks. She gets checks. I don't have any money to give. She is ripping the government off. Period. She getting checks, unclaimable money that she didn't even earn no work for. And I'm getting harassed and talking about what I do.
Our daughter is disabled and he's a jealous man. He don't get.
Okay, Ms. Rogers, I muted you so Mr. Lampkins can speak.
Lying. My daughter walks around like a normal child, plays like a normal child. She is collecting money from the government for my child for no reason. She getting money for no reason. She don't even have a job. She ain't had a job in over 20 years.
Damn.
Mr. Lampkins,
That's a lie.
won't you tell her about the visitation, Mr. Lampkins?
Hold on.
That nigga back move, bro.
Okay, I muted both of you at this point because we do not, and when I say we, I'm talking about my court reporter too. We don't know what is being said at this moment. All right. So, Ms. Rogers, if you would please turn your camera back on.
I'm sorry. She said her court reporter. Is she talking about the defender, the public defender that's over there?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's
She's
talking about the one that
somebody.
does all the one that she. So what they do, they have you cut your camera on so they can actually read your lips too, and actually be able to see who's talking. So and that clerk reporters, and they're either recording this, and they'll go back and do it, or they're doing shorthand or whatever, however they're fucking recording, or they got a little recorder. I don't know, but most likely they're recording this as well.
Okay, so because I was just saying this, only reason why I asked you to stop because I want to make sure. I just need you to run it back like 10 seconds. I think I heard Miss Parker, which is the public defender, tell Mr. Limpkins to tell the judge about
my court reporter too. We don't know what he do. Okay.
All right, go ahead. That
Yeah,
good enough?
I think she's gonna tell. And I want to hear this right. I think she just told this nigga John to tell the judge about something about her daughter's living conditions or something. She just got. Let me play it real quick. Let me sure.
All right.
I muted both of you at this point because we do not. And when I say we, I'm talking about my court reporter too. We don't know what is being said at this moment. All right. So, Ms. Rogers, if you would please turn your camera back on. We're not going to go into visitation. We're not going to go into who's defrauding the government or anything like
It's like he's a jealous man, Judge. He's a low-life deadbeat.
Hold on. I muted you. So I'm speaking. We're not going to go into any of that because that is totally outside the scope of what we're doing today. As of today, Ms. Rogers, for the $175, listen to my question. Do you have any evidence beyond what he told you? Do you have any evidence to show me today that the Attorney General got this number wrong when they said, when they ordered the $175? And Mr. Lampkins, are you smoking a cigarette?
He's a look, Judge. You know what? I feel like this is a waste of time because I have to hire an attorney for this full custody because his attorney is just as sloppy and don't do nothing.
Okay, we're not going to get into that. Okay,
no, he should have been in jail, Judge. He should have been in jail last year.
Ms. Rogers, hold on. Okay, so this is what we're going.
I used to work for the state, Judge. I used to be.
Shut up.
Okay,
Jesus.
you all are going to talk over each other. So there is no way for us to even have any resolve. We can't get anywhere today anyway, Ms. Rogers, with what you're asking me to do. I just want both of you to know you are free to file anything you want to file in court as it relates to your case, whether it be a modification, enforcement, whatever the case may be. You all can do that. But as of today, without anything showing that he has earning ability to be paying more towards the arrears, the court cannot grant what you're asking, okay?
Okay, Judge,
Right.
I will excuse myself. I already know what I need to do. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you all. That concludes the hearing.
The fuck out of here. You let that bitch ramble on. This motherfucker said 3 words and the motherfucker got cut off. That's crazy.
W for the man. You know what I'm talking about?
No, damn it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. We don't get that all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even
I'm gonna give you a judge
like
you
that,
hate.
you know
I'm
what
gonna give you a
saying?
judge you hate, OG. So you just wait for it. I'm gonna give you
$22,000 though in the rears?
That's what I'm saying, ADS.
22
And
wow.
usually, and think about it. Usually, ADS, when we watch this type of stuff, what usually happens when them females bring up that bad rear shit and all that, what these judges usually end up doing, they end up, nigga, going into some anarchy type shit, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, start calculating their own goddamn numbers, and it's set in stone.
That's usually the Mexican though.
Yeah, but we seen it happen though. We seen it happen in both
that
ways.
Fucking,
like
that fucking Mexican is spiteful. That nigga is an asshole, bruh. All right, here's another white dude you can't stand, but let's see what he said today.
Who posted $100,000? You got that money?
No, I'm see that. My family with me.
Okay, so you have access to that. Are you appointed?
Yes.
Oh, not today.
So it's filed as a felony, huh?
Yes, sir.
May I
Yes,
see
sir.
a copy of
Yes, sir.
that? Have you seen that?
I know about the 2 cases. I didn't know about the amended influence.
Okay, so in this particular
All right,
case,
I didn't even know this. Let's
so
read this.
far, the amended.
He already on
Yeah.
probation for harassing a public servant. Damn. Now she's back after posting a $125,000 bond on new charges, accusing her of assaulting another one. This new charge comes with a price tag she never saw. Man, that's crazy work.
Oh yeah. This about to be that bullshit. He about to do some outlandish shit. Some shit he don't really need to be doing because she got a little bread. Her family got a little bread. He gonna try to do something. Yeah, I already know. This is gonna be some bullshit, ADS. This is what I be talking about.
The motion has not been filed yet.
It's filed yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes.
All
And we just added the new offense.
Just to make it clear, the defendant is on probation, correct, for harassment of a public servant, a third-degree felony?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then it's alleged that, number one, she committed the offense of aggravated assault on December 20th, failing to immediately report to probation officer a new arrest, failed to never become intoxicated as being intoxicated on or about December 21st, 2025.
She
was at a
hitting
location
bitches,
other
OG.
than her residence. It says her residence at approximately 10:50 p.m. on or about December 21st. And finally committed the offense of assault public servant on or about December 21st. How many assaults were committed that night?
Well, there was one assault on the 20th, December the 20th. And my understanding of the allegation is while she was in custody, the following day was when she assaulted the
Okay, so two separate assaults on two different events.
That's the allegation, Your Honor.
And she's on probation for harassment of a public servant, right?
Yes, yes.
Which was alleged did assault, harass, alarm, or cause person known to be a public servant or a Baptist hospital employee to contact the saliva of the defendant. So she spit on someone who's attending her medical care?
An emergency room technician.
Okay.
But Judge, in fairness to her,
I'm just looking at what the allegations were here. We hadn't gotten to whether it's true or not, except she did plead guilty to arrest of a public servant and was placed on probation. So, I mean, that's a finding, but the others are still to be found. What's her bond on this?
I do not know offhand, Judge.
What's her bond, bitch? What's her bond?
I mean, these are assaultive offenses, and she was on probation for assaultive. Generally, the bonds are fine.
Judge, I have here the PC affidavit. Well, let me I don't want to miss this. Well, I do have the PC affidavit for the most recent allegation, alleged assault, the service of court's interested.
So Judge, on the LPRC, her bond is $100,000.
Right.
Who posted $100,000? You got that money?
No, she didn't.
My family helped me.
Okay, so you have access to that. Are you appointed?
Yes.
Kind of more.
You need to be hiring your own lawyer. Well, the taxpayers aren't going to be paying for your legal defense when you can come up with $100,000 bond, man. That's an order. You're going to pay him. He's a great lawyer, but I'm going to make you pay him for what it costs for the people to pay for your representation when you can find $100,000 bond. If you have access to that, you're going to pay for the lawyer fees. Do you understand? That's only fair to the people of Jefferson County. You're not going to pull that.
And then Judge, her bond on the 26 DCCR 0428 is $25,000.
Okay, so you posted $125,000 in bonds.
Yes, sir.
But just put that
That's good money, OG. That's good money.
Hey, look at what niggas got some money.
Can you come up real quick? I take she's a representative of the state of Texas. What Michaela is the CPS worker on a case because when it's not here.
Well, Judge, it's morphing into a and I'm not prepared to.
Wait.
What are you
intending to
work? What did you say?
What was you doing again? Harassing civil servants?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, is she a CPS worker?
She probably is. No, the female she assaulted what?
No, they said the woman she assaulted was inside of the was a nurse or something that she spit in her face.
No, that was a civil servant. So civil servant has to be CPS or one of them.
Okay. And they're saying they hate this nigga. I said, if I don't like this judge, bro, this nigga be hating, y'all. He hating on niggas with money, man. This nigga here, bro.
Hey, she got enough money to go ahead and hit people. She got to pay $125,000. That bitch got enough money to hire on attorney, though, G. It's only fair.
No, it really ain't.
Oh, this nigga, he got a soft heart for this jigaboo.
It ain't no soft heart, nigga. It's just how it go, bro. You nigga, if y'all can't appoint them one, nigga, they go find them one. But nigga,
Well,
shit,
they can't appoint her one if she got. See, they can appoint her one if she got enough money to pay $125,000 for a bond. That's the problem.
If they got some that need to be appointed, let them appoint them.
They ain't going to though, G. That's not how that system works. You know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got that fucked up system right there.
Exactly. No motherfuckers spend all their money on some bullshit.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man.
To prove here. So get to the bottom so I'll decide whether we're going to have a hearing. What is that lady here for?
We're mentioning about the bonds, right? And she has a rich history of psychological issues.
She has a rich ability to get money too.
Right. And I also remind the court that Dr. Rapon did evaluate her. He determined that she was competent. However, he did mention about her mental health issues, that she does have mental health issues that she's been treated for.
Okay.
The reason that CPS is that part of when you were setting those bonds, she also, and Mr. Coleman knows this, I'm not surprising because it's in his discovery. In the discovery that was provided by the state, they mentioned a CPS case, and that's in their discovery.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
shit.
But here's where I'm going.
Where are you going?
So here's where I'm going with that. Yes, it's in there. So you don't know. CPS was in favor of her having a bond to be able to get to her kid, because as it was going through the case down there.
That's okay.
Right.
But it's still, I'm sorry, but it wasn't their decision. It was mine. I made the decision.
No,
I want to hear.
See that? You see that?
Well, it makes
y'all suck ass niggas, motherfucker. Nigga, put the dick down, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't CPS decision.
Like I said, nigga, I knew I wasn't tripping, nigga. Yeah, nigga, all y'all niggas in the chat, nigga. Let me tell y'all something, nigga. Coming from OG, nigga, put the dick down, nigga. I be telling y'all, nigga, ain't nigga, OG ain't getting soft, nigga. This is just a whole ass nigga.
Put the dick down.
Yeah, nigga, you see this nigga over here, nigga, because he did, nigga. It's all about what, and he about to give her a price tag, nigga, that she can't handle, nigga, because he can, nigga. Yeah, I know I wasn't wrong. CADS, you gotta let these niggas just put themselves out there, brother. Don't make no sense, bro. It's crazy. It's this tomboy right here. Judge Simpson Jr., Mr. Junior up here. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you see it.
And Steve is not Simpson, nigga.
Yeah, you see it.
When the court was talking about $100,000 and $125,000 bond, part of that is that CPS wanted her out on this case so she can get back to taking care of her child.
Okay.
And what happened? No, you did. Okay. But what I'm saying is that she had to hustle and gather resources, and that's why Michaela can tell you that.
So hey, everybody,
and she's here to say that.
But she's got. Well, that's fine. But she has resources.
That's the state's position as well, Judge. If she can marshal the resources to make the bond, the state's position is she can marshal the resources to pay for an attorney.
Yeah, I'm going to order that ultimately because she has resources, and the people are going to pay.
We ain't gonna be motherfucker. Pay this nigga.
You do a good job.
Pay this nigga.
He doing a good job doing what he doing, fam.
The tab when the defendants have the ability to get resources, and as far as her other situation that you were talking about, okay, she's imperfect. Big deal. We all are. Each of us here have issues of imperfection, and some people's phones go off in the middle of when they shouldn't.
No, you're right.
But welcome to planet Earth. But you just deal with the imperfections and do the best you can and make the best choices you can. And that's what we do. I wish I didn't make a mistake today. And we all make mistakes. And some of us and all of us have inabilities, whether it's I've got to wear contact lens. I don't have perfect eyesight. Everybody is born with Achilles heels.
Right.
And deal with them.
Right.
And we all deal with them and we do the best we can with what we have to work with. Because our creator gave us enough to work with to get the job done. And it's a test we all go through in making decisions and achievements through our life, in spite of the fact we're imperfect. You're in that boat. There is no reason, I've looked at this, there's no reason why you should be making bad choices. Fix it. If you make a bad choice, fix it somehow. Fix it and don't do that again. That's, and I'm sure that's
Get that man alone, OG.
Yes, I bet you told him
tell
that.
the truth.
Yes. Or where's the don't do
You
that
over here
again.
insulting motherfuckers, OG.
Then that's what
and what's wrong with that,
discipline as
I don't know.
parent to a child.
Some people don't like it. It's frowned upon, sir.
Now I know what the right thing to do.
And now look at it. Now
I
this
do
nigga
find
got
this a little extreme myself, though.
Exactly.
She spit on a CPS worker. She had to pay $125,000 in bail money, and the judge is trying to take away something as simple as a public defender, just to pile on more
Absolutely.
money, right?
Absolutely.
Crazy.
No, it's not crazy. What's crazy about it?
You're right, ADS. Like I said, man, crazy work though.
What crazy about it? I just want to know for a friend, nigga.
Has the court case for the CPS worker being spit on happened yet?
No.
No, I don't think so.
That
is why they brought them in. That's why he's going to give her ass to put the motherfucker what she gonna have to pay. That they're gonna lock her ass up. I mean, this is about to be this, bro. This nigga's a mob. Cause she got the resources, spoon. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I can say.
Hey, she better go to her daddy again and get that money.
For something that he knows will likely be dismissed.
It's not going to be dismissed. Not when you hit public motherfucker. No, not when you're assaulting and spitting on motherfuckers.
Of people who have been spit on and sued have failed.
Yeah, not public, not motherfucking civil servants, bro.
Yeah, that shit, yeah.
That's damn near like spitting on Jesus, damn near, nigga.
You hear
Please,
me?
Man, please.
I'm telling you, ADS.
I mean, it sounds stupid, but I'm telling you.
It's a charge for it, fam, right? This motherfucker gonna make it. He gonna put some. I just can't. I'm gonna be quiet because I want to see is he gonna throw some extra on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I bet you he revokes her bond.
He beat somebody. You know what I'm saying? I did some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm about to see, man. I ain't all the other stuff. I ain't worried about. I'm worried about.
He about to revoke this bitch bond, dog. Real shit.
Ain't gonna be a lot of
adults make mistakes. Older adults, and when we make a mistake, we fix it as soon as possible and correct it and do better. Don't do it again. But that's what probation is all about, and we're very excited about the performance that the probation has because I want 100%. We're at 93. We have a 93% success rate on probation. The national average is 75. What does that say? These people are doing their job. They're great in doing their job. I had to tell a bunch of folks about it last night, about how good and proud this county is with our probation office, because people, that's 13 out of 14 people do great. 13 out of 14. There's no reason you shouldn't be 13 out of 14, except we're all held to the choices we make. You make a bad choice, you can be punished for it. You make a good choice, you're rewarded. It's simple. And here, we put you on probation a while back, and it's alleged that you're doing similar things. I don't know why that's happening. It needs to get fixed one way or the other. But your choices here were not well made according to these allegations.
Right.
And why you made poor choices, knowing that it has consequences to it. is what we're trying to get to the bottom of. Because I don't like failure. I wish it was 100%. I really do.
Right, and Judge, and that was another reason why I had CPS here, is that I anticipated, and my understanding from talking with CPS, that the state of Texas, by way of CPS, was going to advocate for her to continue to be on supervision. And the reason why is how well she did in her service plan with her kids. She's actively involved in the kids, and that's why
I hadn't heard anything. You know,
she's here.
If we're gonna, we haven't hearing
I'm
it.
not prepared to go forward with the hearing, Judge.
Yeah,
Look, I'm just saying what I anticipated that she would have said.
Okay, but what all that's, I'm anxious to hear it, but she's on probation for harassment of a public servant. She is charged now with assault on a public servant.
Yes, sir.
That's good luck on convince me about that. I don't know what it is, but
that bias right there. He didn't let it out.
Those allegations
I told you, good
It's
luck
not
on
right
that
there.
one. You know that shit ain't happening.
Yeah, like I said, all right, it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
Like I said, I already knew it was coming. You know,
keep
I'm
your
just saying
motherfucking
what it
hands
is.
to yourself, nigga. That's what they said. Keep your hands to your motherfucking self, nigga.
Yeah, he one of them soft ass niggas, man. You know,
But you gotta admit, it is kind of wild, OG, to still sit back and go for the same shit, especially when it comes to civil like service workers shit, right? That is kind of wild if that is the case in this case. So I give
yeah,
it.
like I said, bro, ain't nobody taking up for her, bro. I know she going to jail. I'm just telling you, nigga, the decisions he making, bro. The stuff he gonna do, bro, because of the things that he feels, nigga. Not by the law, nigga. He feels, nigga, she has a lot of resources. So, nigga, you know, I know you can do things that others couldn't do that was in your position. So I gotta wait, you know what I'm saying, to stop that shit because I'm a judge. And this is my courtroom. Yeah, bro, that's I'm just calling this shit out. That's
We
the
ain't gonna
bullshit.
make the taxpayers
You know
pay
what
for
I'm
this bitch that can
saying?
scrounge
Yeah,
up
you know what I'm
125K,
saying? So, yeah,
nigga.
bro.
If motherfuckers scrounge up
Make it sound
125K,
good,
the
nigga.
taxpayers ain't gonna be paying for your bullshit, bitch. That's what he said.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm like this. I'm like this, OG. Good for him. He's a good judge for that shit. Because most
Shit,
judges would have
no.
made us pay for this bitch. The motherfucking get some extra bullshit because this bitch want to hit people, not keeping her hands to herself. Oh, spoiled ass bitch. Let's be honest. She was spoiled. She didn't like the bitch. Hit the bitch in the mouth. Now the bitch going to jail.
Yeah.
And they want us to pay for it. Why she going to jail? Nah, bitch. You scrounge up all that money.
You're gonna pay for it either way it go. And this the part that these niggas
That's
get
a fact.
mixed up.
That's a fact. When
Like,
she go to jail, we got to pay for every damn thing.
Exactly. So what this is why we're saying it's redundant, bro. And people make themselves, at the time, I don't want to put you in there, but nigga, y'all make yourselves look crazy. If you sit here and say, nigga, your money, nigga, like you dictate this shit. If anything, nigga, who else is paying this nigga? Who's paying that sorry ass judge to get that stupid ass moral lecture about, nigga, what the fuck not to do and how to do and what you shouldn't? Nigga, you read, where you getting this from? Nigga, your brain, the Bible, nigga, or you just coming from yourself and your belief? Nigga, this ain't a religion. This is the law, nigga. Give her, nigga, tell her, you know what, since you want to put your hands on people, we ain't gonna do, we're just gonna lock your ass up. You're already on probation. I'm cool with that. That's what you're supposed to do as a judge. All this extra shit, bro, you throwing in, bro, because you in your motherfucking feelings, because it's like, you know, he want to see her lesser than. And you know what, bro? I'm glad to see people like this come before a motherfucker and show them motherfucker. You know what? We got resources, bitch. So you know what I'm saying? Even if you're gonna try to throw that little money in me, bitch, and that little money ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now you gotta go to the law. Cool. She broke that motherfucker.
That little money ain't nothing. You know, that little 125 stack ain't nothing to a baller. Nothing to a baller up in there, bitch. Yeah.
And that nigga right there is the type of people, bro. I can't wait to just go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and go. Go ahead and go, nigga. You gotta get up out of here, bro. You doing too much. Come on, get this bitch, nigga. Go and get his whole 3 years. Take the kids.
Might as well, shit.
I wouldn't trip on you. I'm not gonna say you did them all.
If she's charged with similar conduct for which she was charged with before, for which she was disciplined for before, and for which she stated under oath that she would not do again. So that's going to be interesting. But hey, she's presumed innocent. I wrote that article. I'm pretty proud of that. But all of that being said, let's move on. Number one, again, she has access to monies. Those are going to go toward the payment of the people's servant that Mr. Adams is in representing you. You just, if you're able to pay $125,000 of a bond, you're certainly going to be able to pay your public defender here, and that's going to be ordered. He gives us a bill at the end. When do we have a hearing?
Same date, if you don't mind, 3 weeks out, because I got that other guy that you
Good
said.
for everybody?
Yes.
Done.
Same date.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. I give Richard. We have those.
I might get up out of there. Get up out of there. W.
Hey, yeah, she
That W, bitch. Yeah, nigga.
She's still going to jail.
Yeah, we ain't worried about it. She walking today, nigga. And look
still
here.
going to jail.
And she gonna get that little money together for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? She got it. Get stuff out. Yo.
OG Hart over here bleeding like a motherfucker. You ain't lying, guys.
Don't be doing that bullshit. Take that bullshit off the motherfucking goddamn shit. I'm my heart bleeding for the bitches. This bitch just got a W. Nigga, don't put that shit on the screen when it's a lie. Nigga, what we doing here, bro? We tell number truths, man. Ain't my fault this nigga don't like to hear the truth. Hey, you know, sometimes that means you should come on the panel and speak what you speak, bro, because it ain't gonna work for you. Nigga, we always win on the panel. Remember that. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got it together. Like I say, nigga, I knew that judge was on some bird shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, nigga, and I called that shit out.
I don't even know I picked it because I know you didn't like the motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, you see what I be talking about? ADS, boy, that's how you get these niggas, man. You can't let these niggas, man. These niggas be bullshit.
So we brought it back to white before we end the day because I still got to get my ass to work tomorrow. Shit, it's gonna be the last video right here. 13, quick old 13. Go. We round up to 14. Quick old 14 minutes.
Yeah, this has been going on for quite some time now.
Will be filing discrimination because that is what the attorney that I spoke with said.
You're no longer welcome there.
I do have anxiety and ADHD.
All right, number 11, 262-48308, Robert Craybill v. Faith Craybill.
Margaret Casmar, Your Honor, on behalf of the plaintiff, and I do believe defendant is here.
And Ms. Craybill, you're there?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I did look back. I know you were in front of Judge Scudder.
Let's read what it says. Today's case features a rent-free ex-daughter-in-law who was treated temporarily like a long-term housing strategy. Years after the marriage ended, she's still refusing to move out and is now asking the court for disability accommodations while her former father-in-law just wants the bitch out, wants his house back. Let's see how this goes. Bitch, you got to get out of here.
And I had kind of questioned whether there was the perhaps ability for eviction defense screening line to be involved. It looks like that's not the case, but why don't the parties fill me in on where we're at?
So, Your Honor, obviously the first time we were in front of you on the 10th, we said for her to...
Who?
Yeah, nigga. Leave your motherfucking hard out, nigga, for blue red at the bottom, nigga. You see
you know what? First off, you know that bitch crazy fucking liberal. I would never in my motherfucking life ride with no ugly ass bitch that got all that shit in her head and she got them shits in her face and that crazy ass, that bitch look crazy the motherfucker.
Yes,
that bitch need to be in an insane asylum, nigga. That's what she need to be.
Say who we saving today?
Who saving? Ain't no one saving that bitch. We throw that bitch to the wolves, nigga. Someone come bite her ass, nigga. Ain't gonna be me.
Contact Northwest Justice Project. I was gone on the 17th, so it was set over to the 24th. At that hearing, I believe that was last week, she'd indicated that she was going to make an accommodation request. I objected as that doesn't provide evidence of a tenancy, which is kind of the issue that we're dealing with here. Judge Scudder set it over a week for her to file whatever she was going to file with the court, or for an attorney to file a notice of appearance. We don't have any notice of appearance filed. We actually have nothing filed since her original response. I received today to my office an accommodation request. It doesn't have any additional
Well, I sure
information.
the hell would try, Mayo.
That
Boy, I
hasn't
put
been
up a
presented
thing.
to the court,
Yes,
and
it's a
to
whole
my
thing.
knowledge, it's not filed with the court. Ms. Crable may correct that if I'm wrong.
I don't know if it got filed. I have a bench copy. I can't.
I got it. I got it turned in this morning, and then they had me take it down for you to have the bench copy today as well.
Mm.
I took the copy to her office last night, and she just
Okay.
was not there.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Kazmaier.
So my position, based on her response that's already filed and this these new documents we received yesterday, that she's not established any evidence of a tenancy. This is an ejectment action. We're here on a show cause why a writ of ejectment should not issue. It's her burden to show that there's a tenancy. She's made a claim that there's a verbal agreement, and she's provided
What up, LA?
letters from her
That's a
I believe
Hey, that's a
counselors.
fact,
They're
Mayo.
not under penalty of perjury. They don't provide any evidence of any verbal agreement between her and Mr. Crable. Mr. Crable's filed a declaration that there was no verbal agreement. And so, I mean, at this point, we're a month beyond the first hearing, which is a month beyond when this case was filed. She's provided no showing to the court that she is a tenant. She has had 4 weeks now to obtain counsel. They've not appeared, so we're asking that the court issue the writ stay.
TPO again?
Are you taking any position on the ADA request?
The ADA request is tenancy relate. I mean, if
I'm
she
so
was
high, I
a
thought the
tenant
day
and
was
she made an
Saturday.
accommodation request, obviously that's, something to consider. That's not really the issue we're here addressing. If she
That's
has
the
to
week.
show that she is a tenant, and we don't believe she's made that showing. And
Hey,
we
G, I
don't
thought
believe
all
she
day
is
was
a tenant.
Saturday today. This fucked me up.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Crable, did you reach out to eviction defense screening line?
Yes, I did. I spoke with Chasington, and he said that because of the labor for rent and because there was no actual rent given to the plaintiff, that I didn't fall under their legal aid.
Listen, I got no
However,
top
he
teeth.
did in fact write up the reasonable accommodation
That top
request
teeth
for
is
me
gone.
and assisted me with that and let me
Hey,
know
that
what I
bitch
need to
22
do
years old.
to prove to the court, which was
You gonna
collect the
lie to
letter that
me.
is in the document provided from my counselor, from the new life people that I work with, the medical
Let me go.
letter from the
New life
pediatrician,
is a
and
treatment
from my
center.
counselor showing that it
See,
is
on that
in
street.
fact dangerously and will impact my children's physical and mental disabilities as well as my own for being ejected. We are
Someone fucking put kids in that bitch.
Lord ADS.
That's
You
crazy work.
you don't time like white women anyway. Both of y'all would.
Oh, the
Somebody
disrespect.
gotta drive over and take care of her. Somebody
Wow.
that drive over and take care of her.
Damn sure ain't gonna be me. Lord ADS can do that.
residents here. I've lived here for years. I have withheld my part of our verbal agreement. There's 2 different documents stating that the verbal agreement existed due to third-party hearing or communication, because I followed the New Life program for housing assistance, and I go to counseling regularly for my own mental health. I take medication. I did not include my medication list. I do have it present, but I figured that if you saw that you needed more information to prove said disabilities, I'm more than
let me
capable of doing
understand this.
that.
Let me understand.
And
I'm missing something here. So they got married, they got divorced. She stayed in the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now we know she done made other niggas' kids up in there too. They've been brought up in his
It
house.
could be his kids, but we don't know. That wasn't specified.
I hope so.
This
That
nigga over
would
here
be
reaching for good outcomes and shit. I could care less.
if they refuse to go ahead with the reasonable accommodation request because I have been a tenant for so long, I will be filing discrimination, because that is what the attorney that I spoke with said was best for my children to obtain
Fuck
and
your
keep their
kid.
stability for their physical well-being.
One from
So
kids
it
got
sounds like
chopped
there
too.
is one finding I can make at this point, which we all, it appears now, we all agree that there was not a landlord-tenant relationship. Are you in agreement with that, Ms. Craybill?
Yes, we've always been family. When he made this verbal agreement with me, that was the first sign of any kind of agreement. I took it with good faith. I withheld every part of that. I've tried to prove through documentation through the programs that I work with.
Okay,
And
so
She on a
that's
drug
okay. I just want to
program.
make sure we're all on the same page there. That's
Mhm.
kind of step one. So then step two, and
That
maybe
bitch on
Ms.
the crack.
Kazmaier, you want to answer this. How should the court view an ADA request? I know if we were in a tenancy, it does impact the court's analysis, but how does it impact the court analysis, if at all, in an ejectment action?
That's a great question, Your Honor. I don't know that it does. I don't have any
Perspective,
case
no?
law for you. I didn't brief that, but certainly if this is a court of equity, if Your Honor wanted to, stay the writ for 2 weeks, 30 days, something like that, to provide an equitable consideration for that. I don't know that there's any case law supporting that. If this were a tenancy as a landlord, I'm required to provide accommodations, but this is a situation where permission was given, that permission's been revoked. I think the law on that is pretty straightforward. I don't think that even comes into play here. But again, you sit in equity, so I'll defer to the court.
Ms. Faith Crable, how much time do you think you need to find a new place?
I've currently been looking since January with the New Life program. I've listed
Oh
what
my
benefits
God.
I have available to me through
Oh,
the
it's nothing worse to see a white drug head.
HRSN funding that's still
Stupid ass
available.
question, because you know they gonna always go to the
With
longest.
this reasonable
bitch been
accommodation
living since
request, it
January.
also brings that when I'm looking for new tenancy or new housing, I am not going to have a negative impact on my future of getting a place secured for my children, but a neutral one, as well as that.
Pause it real quick. Where the fucking judge in the container? Where that bitch sitting? Where that bitch sitting there?
She's in her office, sir.
Boy, they need to get a new office. That's sad.
It's probably
Hey.
small town somewhere in shit. I
Yeah,
don't know, Kentucky or some shit.
That's definitely in Oklahoma. Now don't even try to go past this, sir.
It could be, but
yeah, that's
it
crazy.
could be Kansas too.
But small towns get money.
Yeah,
they know how to steal like the rest of money.
I think they still better because they ain't
That's
got
the
no one
whole
checking
thing.
her.
And they use the police department as a revenue source.
Mm-hmm.
That office is ass. I don't know what the fuck going on there. But OG, that white bitch ain't got no top teeth, OG. So he must be cooking. That motherfucker must be cooking, barbecuing outside. I bet you he cooking something.
Could be.
Lord, yes, fuck you. He was crying all night at show this morning. But go ahead, continue. I ain't gonna stop with the show.
And he was crying on night at show.
Yeah. To me, everybody wants something from me. Everybody wants something from Lord ADS. Lord ADS. This shit was crazy. He made up a whole he made up a whole scenario in his head that was not true. Talking about everybody wants something from him. They be calling him for things. They want his attention. I said, okay, nigga.
Wait,
That
what? I don't remember saying all that, Wilkes. That might have been you.
What you say? What you say? You say every time you go on the show, you be doing stuff. You be trying to do stuff.
No. I said I got irritated with the filibuster. Filibustering on these damn autocorrect ass niggas on these panels.
That is not what I'm talking about, sir. I'm talking about the part where you say you was changing your pants and you got off the show and all you heard was your name and you said everybody want to call my name.
That every 2 seconds when I was trying to put my pants on this morning for mass, niggas was calling my name. Lord ADS, Lord ADS, 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 ADS. And it irritated the shit out of me.
What time is mass?
Noon.
Nigga, this was way afternoon.
No, nigga, this is 10:30 or 10:45 in the morning. I remember that shit. I was trying to put my pants on.
Yeah. Trying to pretend you going to church. Anyway, you going to hell. That
Like I
was
said,
crazy.
I've been working so hard with the program. I have 4 different
Yeah,
applications.
so just slow down real quick. I just need to know how much time you're asking for under your reasonable accommodation request.
No.
I simply
Pause the
asked
video,
until I can
Con.
find stability and housing for my
That's-
children.
Pause
as
the video.
well.
We gonna talk about it now since we're brought up. Niggas act like I ain't allowed to feel a certain way. Some mornings I wake up and I be frumpy as shit. Sometimes I don't like none of you motherfuckers. Sometimes I think y'all cool. It goes back and forth a lot, but it's okay. It's normal nigga shit. You know, sometimes I don't want to hear you talk in the morning. So sometimes I'm cool with that, right? You know, some days I am irritated as hell with niggas. I'm just irritated with y'all niggas just for being here.
So why go on the show?
Because at the end of the day, that's the only way to
You see how that works out? The nigga, if he go on the show, like he's not invited. Nobody told him, Lord Eddie, please show up. He just come in uninvited and then say, why y'all talking so loud? Nigga, go home. Go home. Yeah, just go home. Yeah, that's all you need to do. That was my whole point. I'm glad you said it.
Nigga called me a diva and all types of wild shit. Wow.
I mean, you can be a diva. It's okay. It's all right.
Nigga, I ain't no diva.
So if you're asking me to make an order in equity to find that because of the reasonable accommodation request and noted disabilities that you need additional time to find a place for you and the children, I can't leave that open-ended. So
I understand that, Your Honor.
What are you asking? How much time are you asking for?
Like I said, I've been working since January. I have a couple of places I have already signed up and I have applications for right now. That I'm filing with New Life through their funding to try to get into these places. Like I said, it's really been difficult with this eviction thing pending. They always hear it and they immediately say, okay, we'll have a bad reference from the tenant. So obviously we're not interested. It's been very hard with my mental.
Okay, so how much time?
Your Honor, I honestly can't give you a designated time.
Man, keep that
I
bitch
would
out.
appreciate as much time as possible just so that I don't have that stressful situation. I apologize for speaking fast.
2 weeks to life.
I'm trying to breathe. I do have anxiety and ADHD and stuff, so it's hard for me to focus at times. But I am doing the best that I can. I work, like I said, with New Life. You can see the multiple letters that they've vouched for me that I'm working through the program. I don't know what a reasonable amount of time to ask for is. I never thought that it would come to this,
5 days,
being that we're family. He signed off as a witness for my marriage. I genuinely I don't know what to ask. I don't know what's considered to be a fair amount of time.
Yeah, this has been going on for quite some time now, filed May 11th. So there's already been almost 2 months. So what I'm going to do, a couple of things. I am finding at this show cause hearing that the plaintiff is entitled to possession of the property, that defendant has no interest in the property, and the defendant is currently occupying the property without permission of the plaintiff. So I will sign an order for ejectment. However, I am going to stay it for 30 days until August 1st.
That's fucked up.
I'm doing that in an equity position, given the reasonable accommodation request with some medical documentation that was filed today. And essentially what that means is it's about a 3-month time frame that's being given to move from the time that you were notified that the permission to stay at the property was being extinguished.
Your Honor.
So that'll be my ruling today. Yes, Ms. Craybill.
I was never given a time to leave this residence. I was never given a proper due process for eviction or any sort of ejectment.
So I am giving that today through the order of ejectment, and it will, after August 1st, if you have not left, then the plaintiff can have you ejected through the sheriff's office.
Your Honor, I don't have a place.
I'm giving you 30 days.
Come to tears.
No, don't cry, white woman. Please.
I can't guarantee 30 days I'll have a place for my children.
I understand. Ma'am, I'm doing the best I can to balance homeowners' right to peaceful enjoyment of property they hold title to and you, who has given me documents that suggest you need a little additional time before being ejected. So I'm balancing those weights. Okay. So that'll be my ruling. Ms. Kazmaier, if you have an order that you could create and submit ex parte, granting but holding until August 1st.
Yes, I'll get that circulated to Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Crable, you got this, okay? You can find a place. It looks like
Man,
from
tell
what
that
you've
bitch to
submitted
get
to
the
me, you
fuck
have
out,
lots
bruh.
of resources. You have people helping you. Please reach out to them, okay? Okay.
Your Honor, if per se, let's say I can't find a place as of August, I apologize. I don't mean to be emotional.
It's fine.
If I can't,
God.
like I said, I'm working to the best that I can in my ability to do so. If I can't find a place for my children with this in place, if he is not willing to give more time, am I going to come back and I can ask for more time? I have to ask these things because I have 4 children under 4 depending on me to keep them stable.
But you've been asked since either February informally or May formally through court proceedings that you needed to leave the house, that you're no longer welcome there. So I'm not going to give you further advice beyond that. I am going to go ahead and end the hearing. If you need to seek further legal advice, you can call back Northwest Justice Project, or legal aid. They may be able to assist you on how you would move forward if you don't have a place by the 1st, okay? Okay. All right, thank you both. You're free to log out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh, crying bitch, get the fuck out of here.
If you're involved in a dispute with another party.
Yeah, the first goddamn people's court right there, boy.
Where you find that crackhead at?
I don't know. I got another one, but it's 28 minutes long. I ain't gonna make it. I'll fall asleep on you niggas for real. I can play it tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it to myself. Play it tomorrow. OG.
OG, out there cooking ribs.
See, I told you I'm sleeping in the motherfucker. Let me copy it and send it to myself. You can play it tomorrow. Yeah. Let me send it to myself. Come on, motherfucker. Yes, sir. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. I'm tired. My eyeballs is falling out of my fucking skull. At least that's what it feels like. Y'all have a good one. This was impromptu, but hey, we can try to bring this back if we need to. But I'm tired and I gotta go to bed. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.